Well, hello, shitheads! I'm so glad you're here. And let me just say, Hannibal and Monty will be with you in just a bit. So, it's really, 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 really important that you like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Also, look out for plunger points. And if you really, really, really like them, cast a couple dollars their way, because this shit ain't cheap. I'm just saying. Enjoy, and thank you for being here.
I am surprised that you agreed to do it. Why are you sitting down with us today?
I'm very tired of all of the lies. I've been hearing things and seeing things on the blogs, and I'm just tired.
What are the lies that you're hearing that disturb you most?
Oh my God, all of them.
Have you done anything that you regret? Have you done anything wrong?
Lots of things wrong when it comes to women. Handcuffing people, starving people.
Handcuffing people, starving people.
In his mind, everybody's lying. I said, but there's so many people who are telling the same story. And he kept going back. I said, but the women don't know each other. He said, how do you know they don't know each other? On social media, you're connected. He thinks everybody's trying to do a book deal or they're trying to do
all you have to do is push a button on your phone and say, R. Kelly did this to me. I have been assassinated. I have been buried alive. But I'm alive.
I'm fearful this guy could hurt himself. I mean, his back is against the wall. He is financially in very serious trouble. He couldn't afford his bail. He couldn't afford child support. So today he was arrested on this.
This is not about music. I'm trying to have a relationship with my kids, and I can't do it. And I can't do it. And I can't do it. What? Y'all just don't want to believe the truth. All you have to do is push a button on your phone and say, R. Kelly did this to me. I have been assassinated. I have been buried alive. But I'm alive.
I'm so sick of giving Robert Kelly don't get it. This man constantly and consistently has proven that he deserves all the credit he deserves for being stupid, okay? If you haven't heard, Robert Kelly sat down for an interview with Gayle King.
This is not about music. I'm trying to have a relationship with my kids, and I can't do it. And I can't do it. And I can't do it. What? Y'all just don't want to believe the truth.
I am surprised.
Bridge to Captain Picard.
Go ahead.
We've just received word from the fleet. They've engaged the Borg.
Mr. Data, put Starfleet frequency 1486 on audio.
Aye, sir.
Stan is not a great Eminem song. No, I did not say Stan is not a great Eminem song. What did you say?
What happens when a masked producer and a headphone-wearing comic book artist get together to talk music shit, comic book shit, and political shit on the internet? Monty. Hannibal the Beat Animal.
Hannibal and Monty shit show.
Holy shit! My name gets to be in the title this time. Hannibal and Monty shit show.
Why is my name second? What kind of shit is this?
Hannibal and Monty shit show.
Let's talk some shit.
Get your shit together. Get it all together and put it in a backpack. All your shit, so it's together. And if you gotta take it somewhere, you know? Take it to the shit store and sell it. Or put it in a shit museum. I don't care what you do. You just gotta get it together. Get your shit together.
And we are live. Are we live, Monty? Nope. Try it again. Didn't nobody hear you.
Nobody heard me. I'm back. I unmuted my mic.
Look at it. The whole point of doing the pre-show was so that shit would not happen.
There you go.
Monty just screwing it up. So now I gotta try to covet the energy again, to try to once again do this. And I just don't know if I can replicate it the same. And we are live. Are we live, Monty?
We are live as fuck.
That's what I like to hear. Welcome to Hannibal and Monty Shit Show. I am Hannibal the Beat Animal.
And I am Monty.
And this is episode 85. Maybe an episode about...
Why did the chicken cross the road?
Or...
Because you didn't fucking cook it.
There you go.
But why? Why is that the title to the show?
Because I needed a random title. Because this is a topicless, fun show where we're just hanging out with our guests, Greater fucking Sapien. Welcome to the show.
Yes. Greater Sapien.
Thank you very much, sir.
And how are you doing, sir?
I'm doing well. I'm getting over a little bit of seasonal cold, flu or something, but I'm doing all right.
Awesome.
I live in Atlanta. We got like seasonal AIDS that goes around here. Don't want to catch that.
Yeah, you got to avoid that. Like, I'm in Louisiana, so this time of year, I always feel like shit, and then I get like 1 or 2 months off, then hurricane season comes, and I feel like shit all the time. So.
Well, no, first you got to go through, first is Mardi Gras season, then it's termite season, then it's hurricane season.
Yeah. Mardi Gras season is basically you wake up and you know why you feel bad. It's just a hangover in Mardi Gras season. But then termite season is, I don't know, have you heard of that, Greater Sapien?
Termite season?
Yes.
No, not termite season.
We
don't have that out here in California. We have fire season here and earthquake season.
Oh, see, we get termites where they swarm and they like to land on you while they swarm. They don't bite or anything because you're made of flesh. They're looking for wood. They're just checking you out, and it's crazy. But yeah, it's a thing. People move in from out of town. They go, I want to live in New Orleans, and you always have to warn them. Termite season's around the corner, and they don't know what the fuck you're talking about. But it's literally close all your windows. Do not walk out of your house, or you will have termites all over you.
Yeah, man. One year I got like a couple termites stuck in my afro, and then I was showering, and then the dead carcasses fucking fell out. It's like, this shit, that shit almost made me want to just cut all my hair off. Almost.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah, my last relationship, I got into an argument so big over termite season that almost ended the relationship. Because,
what was the argument? Did she think that it didn't exist?
Because I could not stop the termites from landing on her. I'm like, I don't speak to bugs. I'm sorry.
See, this is the problem with you dating white women, okay? You've been dating a black woman, she know you can't control the bugs. It's your fault.
What the hell?
See? You see, Greater... Thank you, Greater Sapien.
Yes.
See? You see how Hannibal treats me?
No, see, look, because Monty only dates white women,
No,
right?
No.
So, okay, so who was the last black woman you dated?
Anyway, on to the show.
See, I can't talk because I'm married to a white woman. So
see, okay, and look, here we go. Right now, I've never seen Greater Sapien, and Monty in the same place at the same time. All right.
Right now.
Just like John Oliver speculates that the Olsen twins is really one person that's moving real fast back and forth together. Okay? You know what I'm saying? You know,
you're getting some gray in there right now.
Yeah, no, I got a little patch right here. But I'm owning it.
That's it.
I'm owning it. Yeah. See, he's got more. See, we're different people.
Yeah. I'm a future one coming back.
There it is. Time travel, bitches. There it is. I knew it. Same person.
I stole $3,000.
Oh, no.
Just wanted to send this shit before my load closes, and I have to drive. Haven't been home in 2 months. Haven't coughed a live show in 2 months. Here's some money and eat shit. Suck it.
That is not some money. Thank you, Antonovich.
Yeah, Antonovich coming through with the big dono. I'm just going to reread it. He says, just wanted to send this shit before my load closes and I have to drive. Haven't been home in 2 months. Haven't caught a live show in 2 months. Here's some money and eat shit. Suck it. Top the double I would say triple X, Generation X, Chop Block.
Yeah, we're because of Antonovich, we are for sure, you and Shabisky are for sure going to be making a song together.
Almost.
So
We're almost there. We're not quite there yet.
Look,
but we're very close to it. Like Antonovich.
This is only the second show of the month or third show of the month, and we're that close to the goal.
Yeah, look. So look, the stream goal challenge is if we meet our goal of $300, me and Shabisky have to do a song together, and it's looking like that's gonna happen. It might happen on this show, like this. So I'm gonna go ahead and start getting with Shab. We can go ahead and start getting that out. Yeah. Shabisky, Greater Sapien, is another YouTuber. He's new on the scene, and he's building up a nice little following pretty quickly. And people love to make fun of him because they say he doesn't know general knowledge things. Like he thought the moon was a planet. And that's what everybody in the chat, let me know because I'm unaware.
Yeah.
What else does Shabisky?
Yeah, let us know things that Shabisky didn't know. We're not shitting on you, Shabisky, because I defended you in the pre-show. By the way, Shabisky, just know that.
Also, Hypothesis says Monty has a black beard with gray patches. Greater Sapien has a gray beard with black patches.
That means Greater Sapien's from the future. That's what he was saying.
Hey, this is all I'm saying. Monty, you are an artist, correct?
Yes.
Greater Sapien, have you also dabbled in artistry as well?
Yes, I'm a professional graphic designer.
See?
Okay. And Greater Sapien, you have a podcast on YouTube, correct?
No.
Yes, I have a YouTube channel and an ongoing YouTube presentation. Yes, not a podcast, but yes.
Yeah, and Monty, don't you have something similar that you do?
Well, I've got this show that I do with my co-host that wears a mask and likes to check me on shit that's unimportant.
Okay. I'm just saying, I've never seen him in the same place at the same time. That's all I'm saying.
Okay? So, Greater Sapien, tell me in the future, what happens to Hannibal? Like, how do I end up there?
I like to lean into this right now. Okay,
do we just decide, you know what? Fuck you, Hannibal. I'm moving on. Is that what happens?
Well, it's not that easy. As you can see, I got a lot of gray hairs over the time.
Yeah.
A lot of stress happened.
All right. So we do this for a while. And
we do this for a while.
Yeah, and then we go, fuck this, Hannibal. I'm moving on. Or does Hannibal...
That would be spoilers. I can't tell you.
All right. You can't tell me.
A couple other things people saying that Shabisky didn't know is that he thought Africa was a country. He thought Alaska was also a country. He forgot the name of the national anthem. I don't even understand how that works. They said he didn't know the capital of his own state. They said he couldn't tell you a faction from the Civil War. He couldn't name a single branch of government. Okay, this is starting to make me nervous for Shabisky. Okay.
Look,
so Penultimate said Monty is lesser sapien. Yeah. Zoe give Penultimate plunging points for that. Yes. Lesser sapien. I love it. Anyway,
so Greater Sapien, if I make a channel called Lesser Sapien where I do, I don't know, simpler arguments about flat earth, would you tell people about it?
Like, simpler arguments. I try to dumb my stuff down as low as possible. How can we get simple?
Yeah, I know. You deal with them, and it's in this way, like where it's like this is what it is, people. Like, come on.
Yeah, and hell, under the new YouTube rules, I've decided to just label all my those videos just child videos, because that's how low in education level I have to talk anyway. So they're just kids' videos now.
Yeah.
I'm just labeling them as child's video.
Yeah, and he keeps the language down. He's not like us, where, you know, some shows every other word might be fuck this, fuck that. Like, it's language is toned down. I see you when I watch your videos go, this person.
Well, and the reason for that is mostly because it's not live.
Yeah.
It's because I'm writing it out, and when I'm writing stuff out, you know, I'm able to think about what I'm saying, and I'm like, okay, don't say that. Okay, don't say that. And you go through it again, and so every so often when I'm in the moment, the word might come up, but I've already kind of written it out in a certain way. If I talk live, then I just start saying shit right and left because that's just the way I am. But if I script it out, and the thing is, if I swear, then people will they'll dismiss what I'm saying. Oh, you're just name calling.
Yeah.
Oh, you're just insulting people. You're not talking about the facts. But most of the time, I just want to tell them they're fucking idiots and I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. But you know.
Yeah.
Well, look, one of the slogans that, ironically, that Monty came up with on the shit show is, you know, if you're on the shit show, if you're being polite, you're being rude.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So
that's true.
Yeah, feel free to jump in and chime in and talk over us. Like, this is like we're just hanging out. Like, so that's how this shit goes. And I lost my place here. Where are we? There we are. I caught my place.
So do we have a game plan at all? Every time I've been on here before, I think I watch a show and I wonder if I have to do some homework before getting on.
Yes, the only homework you had to do, I think Zoe sent to you, and I'm sorry I haven't been in those messages. I've seen them come through and I've seen you respond, and I'm like, I think Zoe's got this. I've been letting her handle it. The only homework was for Have You Heard This Shit, which is coming up after.
And the thing is, I'm old. I've heard all of that.
All right. Well, this is gonna. I've heard it all too. So this is gonna be
he heard it all today. All right.
No, I had heard it all before too. Hey, watch it. And also, what was I gonna say? Yeah, when we get to that section, since Greater Sapien is also a graphic designer, we're gonna throw the design question off to him too.
Yeah, I like it.
So
I like it. Okay.
Yeah, and this will be a live critique of. So go look up the album art for it, and this will be a live critique of how they designed that album art. That's what's coming up. And I always give it a crude critique. You can go as in-depth as you want with it. But other than that, no homework. We're just going to have fun and talk about whatever stories pop up. So
I got some great ones. I am ready to let's do it. Let's go right into Have You Heard This Shit? Let's do it.
You want to skip all of our social media and just go right to that?
No, just do what you're planning on doing.
All right.
Do the social media. Go ahead.
So, if you want to send donations like Antonovich did, like a boss, you don't have to send $100 like he did. We're happy with
you could send $99.
Yeah, you can send $99 if you want. That's fine.
We're not greedy over here.
Yeah, we're not greedy. Just 5h1tshow.live. And you can also watch the show there and send donations and see who's leading in plunger points. You can also follow us on Twitch, twitch.tv/5h1tshow. We will be doing gaming streams very soon. I don't know when yet. Follow us on Discord. I'll give that link later, or that link's in the description. Join Discord, and you'll get all information as we come up with stuff. Facebook.com/Hannibal and Monty. Instagram, as well as Twitter, is 5h1tshow.
Spent a few G's fixing up my truck. Now that it's fixed, I gotta make some money. So I don't know why I'm donating to you cunts. But here another poor financial decision from me. Also, Hannibal, I got your message on the pre-show. You can DM me on Discord.
Okay, cool.
Damn,
cool.
Antonovich.
Yeah. Thank you 1,000 times, Antonovich. Like that. Antonovich is the boss. That's why he's a gold Gotham.
Yes, you are a fucking king, my friend. Thank you. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't have to do that, but I appreciate it. That is amazing.
If I was capable of humans' emotions right now, there would be a tear right here.
Yeah. You just I'm sure you know it, but you just upgraded the show by yourself. Thank you.
Yeah, you single-handedly made the show better just now.
Yeah, like you'll see it next month when these payments come in and we do what we do with them. But the show's about to get better. But Snapchat, show_5H1T. Discord links in the description, as I said. Amazon wishlist is down below. There's not much in there. But if you just want to send us random shit, P.O. Box 13013, New Orleans, Louisiana, 70185. There we go. And that's all of it.
Yes. Now, that being said, let's move right into. Look, we're on a limited time schedule. We only have Greater Sapien for a certain amount of time, so we want to try to get through all the segments, as many of the segments as possible, while we still got them. So let's go right into. Have you heard this shit?
Hit it, Zoe.
Hey, wake up! Wake your punk ass up.
Who are you?
Have you heard this shit?
Okay, all right.
And that's it. We never get to find out what he smells.
Yeah, we don't know what he smells.
He just says, I smell, and then it cuts off.
Yeah, we don't know. We don't know.
I guess we'll never know. Actually, somebody guessed, and we gave him 1,000 plunger points. I don't even remember who it was.
Yeah.
But somebody guessed accurately.
Yeah, and they got their points. And speaking of plunger points, if your plunger points don't reflect what you think you should have, wait until the Golden Turd Awards. We are crunching plunger points to make sure we get them right.
Yeah.
Golden Turds is when they count, which is at the end of the month. And we didn't mention that. That's coming up next. We'll talk about that when we get there. So right now we're on Have You Heard This Shit?
Yes. So this week's edition of Have You Heard This Shit? So one of the things we said we were going to do this year was, instead of just reviewing and talking about the #1 album in the country according to Billboard Hot 100, we're going to start also reviewing the bottom album, the number 200 album on the Billboard Hot 100. So, Billboard top 200 albums. So, the #1 album in the country last week was Michael Bublé's Christmas, which we talked about Wednesday.
Yes.
So, the bottom 200 album was The Very Best of Daryl Hall and John Oates. Now, you might be wondering to yourself, well, who is Hall and Oates? I've never heard of these people.
Wait, hang on. Pause a second. If you haven't heard of Daryl Hall and John Oates, put 6 in the chat. But continue, Hannibal.
Just put the number 6 in the chat?
Yeah, just the number 6.
All right, cool. Well, Daryl Hall and John Oates, often referred to as Hall and Oates, are an American pop rock duo formed in 1970 in Philadelphia. Daryl Hall is generally the lead vocalist. Actually, I didn't know Oates was ever. John Oates primarily plays electric guitar and provides backing vocals. The two write most of the songs they perform separately. In collaboration, they achieved their greatest fame in the mid-70s and the mid-80s with a fusion of rock and roll and R&B. They've got like a lot of hits. They were inducted to the Songwriters Hall of Fame, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Like they represent the top of the food chain when it comes to like, of pop rock, especially from the late 70s, early 80s. And the album that we're talking about today that debuted that re-entered the Billboard charts and in the 200 spot is The Very Best of Daryl Hall and John Oates. This album has went platinum in 2001 when it was released. And this is yet another compilation of all of the great songs that these guys have put out over the years. So yeah, it was a that's it. That's all I got to say about it. So that being said, Monty, and Greater Sapien, since you guys are both graphic designers, what do you guys think about the artwork for the very best of Daryl Hall and John Oates.
All right. Should I go first, or do you want to take
go
this?
ahead.
All right.
Go ahead.
My thoughts on this. When I see this, I do see greatest hit album when I see this art. But what I will give it is they went a step further. They didn't just take a photo.
$3,000.
Hey.
All right.
I got like we will read that.
We'll read that in a second. When I see this, I see that whoever did this put a little bit of effort into it. They sat him next to a plain background and added some water or some shit back there, and spiced it up a little bit. It's a creepy picture of the two, but you can't do much with that. I think this is fine for a greatest hits album. I think it works. Yeah, I don't have anything negative, or I don't really have any critiques for it. It is what it is. It's a greatest hit album. What about you, Greater Sapien? Feel free to go in if you see something wrong.
I have similar thoughts. I do think it works as a greatest hits album, but I think I see a little bit more in this than given what I know about about Hall & Oates. So when I first look at it, there's two things that hit me first.
Yeah.
And one, the first thing that hits me is their eyes.
Yeah.
It's just about their eyes.
Okay.
And the second thing is that blue background.
Yeah.
Now, well, they're not necessarily in that order. Now, I think it was really smart of them, whoever put this together, because I don't know if you're familiar with Hall & Oates. It's not so much, they weren't so much for like the pop rock, is there was a phrase that used to be used a lot, and that was blue-eyed soul.
Yep. Uh-huh.
And that was a phrase that was used a lot when it came to groups like them. They're kind of doing R&B sound, but they were white people doing it. And so they called it was blue-eyed soul. You had like them, you had like Michael McDonald.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. And so right off the bat, when I look at this, that reminds me of we have both the blue and we have the prominent eyes. And that right off the bat says blue-eyed soul to me. And so I think that's a great message that they're putting in there without directly saying it.
All right. See?
Yeah.
There we go. See? Look at that right out the gate in the first segment. Greater Sapien is showing his worth. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn.
Also, the first thing I noticed in this cover, because this is my first time seeing the cover, is Oates' mustache. Okay? that thing is majestic. All right?
All right, it is.
That is the greatest soup cooler of the 70s. All right, that thing is fantastic. Like because of the slightly brown hue in his skin, it's like I'm trying to figure out what his ethnicity is, because he could be a white guy, but then he might be Armenian. You know what I'm saying? He might be a Sicilian. I'm not sure. He might be. He might be a Mexican. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's going on right there.
We don't know. He's just Oates.
And the counterbalance next to Daryl Hall, who looks like, he looks like Bon Jovi. Well, in this picture, he looks like Bon Jovi before Bon Jovi becomes Bon Jovi. Or he looks like, he looks like what it's like Pikachu and Raichu. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like Bon Jovi would be Raichu. This is the Pikachu. This is the undeveloped form.
Daryl Hall, I choose you.
And then when he comes out, it's like, oh, here he comes. That'd be awesome. That's awesome. Somebody needs to create that Pokemon with Hall & Oates. Yeah. Matter of fact, what I would love to see is somebody like you take like Art Garfunkel and John Oates and let them do an album together. What would that be? It would just be the greatest background music you've ever heard.
And also, see you later, Antonovich. Thank you again. You are the boss of this stream.
Yes.
You killed it.
Yes. Yeah, you the man, Antonovich. You're the guy. And I will be hitting you up on Discord about that. I was telling him, I was like, I think I want to make the transition from, driving the rideshare services to truck driving. So I wanted to, get the pros and cons about that. So Antonovich, I'll be messaging you. We can talk about that. Yeah, all right. So look, the production on this, if like Hall & Oates have essentially two styles of production, and that's not true because that's a very generalized way of describing their sound. But Hall and Oates have two types of sound. They got songs they make for white people. They make songs for black people. All right, and it's a very different sound. The black people sound is very soulful. It's a lot of like you hear a lot of Rhodes and a lot of finger bass and stuff like that. And then like a lot of the white people music is like a lot of synthesizers and shit like that. Like them DuckTales drums. You know what I'm saying? Like the DuckTales theme. Like that. Like that's the white people songs, right? And then like Sarah Smile, that's the black people songs.
All right.
So,
yeah.
You know, so that's what it is. So it's just like when you listen to Hall and Oates, those are the two sounds that you get, and it's just like, you know, it just depends on what you get. And every now and then you get a song like I Can't Go For That kind of appeals to both demographics.
Right.
Yeah. You know, but look, I can tell y'all from personally, black people love various Hall and Oates songs. All right, it's like Hall and Oates and fucking Phil Collins. All right, it's certain songs that they'd be like, yeah, I fuck with this shit. Can't tell you why. And it's just there's a certain soul, like you can almost hear like a pain in their voice. It just be like, yeah, man, that bitch got away and that shit hurt me. It's like I feel you, man. I feel you, man. Sarah Smile, I feel you.
Yeah.
So yeah. That being said, and I guess Greater Sapien, do you have any standouts on this Greatest Hits project?
Well, I mean, I experienced these songs real time.
True.
So they almost all of them have like memories for me.
All right. Really? I'm curious. What's your man-eater memory that you can that you can tell us about?
Well, let's see.
I stole $3,000.
Hey, Favorino.
Well, see, most of these things are like high school dance.
Thanks for that.
High school dance times, or sitting on the quad, hanging out with your friends, kind of time.
Shit.
A lot of my friends look like these guys. I mean, that cover looks like one of the candid shots from the yearbook. Of like the two popular kids caught just outside the smoking section, and they just like took a picture. I mean, that's like
cigarettes down, get this shot.
But of the songs here, I mean, Man Eater was a favorite of mine. And Say It Isn't So. Say It Isn't So had that harmony. Whoa, whoa. That was like, I just remember just hanging and just like singing that song. And Sarah Smile was one of those where if you knew somebody named Sarah, she just got that song sung to her all the time when she walked by. It was just remember that all the time.
Wait, hold on. To our lovely producer Zoe, I just emailed you a picture of Hall and Oates. Can you download it and then load that on the screen real fast? I just want, because this picture of this cover, and Favorino said this in the chat, this is the quintessential essential hits cover right here. You know, I want y'all to see a modern picture of Hall and Oates.
All
so
right,
you guys see what they look like now.
Well, while that's coming up, I'll go with my standouts. And I got some stuff to say about a couple of my standouts. Like for me, Sarah Smile, of course, because it was one of those things where my niece, her name is Sarah. My brother, older brother, because I'm the youngest, would always, when this little baby was crying, would sing Sarah Smile to her. And it didn't console her. It wasn't this sweet of the moment. He laughed.
You saying he was just a bad singer? That's what you're saying?
Oh, he knows he's a bad singer. He would sing it bad, and it would make her cry more, and he'd look up and laugh. That's my brother. So Sarah Smile was his song whenever she was crying. And Rich Girl is lyrically, that's some hardcore shit. Like that song, like, damn, somebody pissed you off and you're going for the jugular. Like, Rich Girl, and I've heard all these before. Like, I was young growing up with these.
What do you think about Family Man, though?
Family Man, I fucking love Family Man.
But that is a crazy song.
Yes.
It's just like, temptation is coming at me, and, it's like I'm going to resist, and it's just like this back and forth, and then it's this great story
I stole
of just like
$3,000.
holding back and then giving in, but it's too late.
Yeah. And a lot of their songs lyrically are deep like that. And then I got to I can't go for that because keep in mind, I was really, really young hearing these songs. These were the songs on the radio when I was old enough to comprehend music and go, I like this. I liked a lot of Hall & Oates. I didn't know what the fuck they were saying, but I can't go for that. Listening now, recently, again on the playback, where it's like, where the chorus is, I'll do anything for you, or I'll do anything that you want me to, or want me to do, and then it comes back, I'll do almost anything that you want me to do. Like, slow down, but in the context of the song, that contradiction in the lyrics is fucking brilliant.
Yeah. Zoe, can we go full screen on this image real fast?
Oh yeah.
Both Hall and Oates in this picture, they both look like different incantations of Steven Tyler. Like I don't know how it's possible that you both look like Steven Tyler in this picture. Like y'all don't look alike, but y'all both look like Steven Tyler.
Right.
They look like different eras of Steven Tyler.
Yeah, they both look like American Idol Steven Tyler.
Yeah. There you go.
Not like
sound good though.
Yeah.
I've heard them. They still sound good.
Oh, do they?
Yeah. Yeah. Hall & Oates was in Atlanta a couple years ago, and I saw him live. It was Hall & Oates and not Chicago. Who was it? It was Hall & Oates and who was it? It wasn't Michael McDonald. Maybe it was Chicago. No, maybe it was just Peter Cetera. Maybe it was Hall & Oates and Peter Cetera of Chicago. Maybe that's what it was.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, that was it. I saw that picture and it was just like, fucking. It's like, yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, no, fair enough. And I'll end mine with my absolute favorite song from this is Private Eyes. Private Eyes.
Really?
Yeah. Private Eyes. Private Eyes are watching you. Come on.
I can't with you two guys, all right? Because y'all, like, look, if y'all are trying to convince people that y'all are different people, which I've been trying to, y'all not doing a good job, okay? Because y'all are agreeing on all the shit. Y'all like all the same songs and everything. There we go. Look, honestly, I have there are no low points on Hall & Oates, the very best of Daryl Hall and John Oates. This is a good project. I was listening to it all morning as I was picking customers up, until Emily the neighbor hijacked my Tidal account.
I gotta say though, I'm not a fan of adult education.
Yeah,
I'm not a real fan of adult education.
I hadn't heard that one until tonight, so that's one I wasn't familiar with, and it was playing, and I was trying to figure out what it was all about. So
yeah, I'm not a fan of that one. I see what they were going for with it, but it doesn't. It doesn't kick for me.
See, there you go.
So that's it. I got nothing else to say about
But no, it was great. When I saw that as homework, I'm like, man, I already have this playlist.
Yeah.
And like I said, just so y'all shitheads know, since the show has been growing and there's more work to do, I have a hard time reaching out to the guests I want on, so I have Zoe do it. So I see the messages that she's sending, and she tells me when I should respond. And I was like, and I look back, I'm like, oh shit, she got Greater Sapien to come on. I told her I wanted him. Awesome. And I see them going back and forth, and I saw his response. He's like, oh, I know this. Okay.
Yeah, whenever we can get the guest in on Have You Heard This Shit, it always makes for a better show if we all get a chance to listen to it. Because then it's like I don't have to listen to the Michael Bublé Christmas album myself. I actually was telling a customer, like I had an Uber customer, and he was like, oh, so what do you do other than just driving Uber? And I told him that I also do music, and I'm a music producer, and I have a podcast. And he was like, oh, you do podcasts? That's awesome. Tell me about it. So I start telling him about the show, and I start telling him about us reviewing the Michael Bublé Christmas album, right? And this is after I told him that we did an Insane Clown Posse torture episode, right? So, and he was like, man, you guys are really diverse. And then I tell him how you break down the art. I talk about the production. Then we go through the album, kind of talk about it. And then I told him that, like, my final thoughts on the Michael Bublé Christmas album was like, if you want to have sex with an older white lady, during Christmas time, that's the playlist that's the album you put on. The Michael Bublé Christmas.
See, there you go. It doesn't work on every older white lady, just so you know. And
really?
I shouldn't have said that. You know what? Let's move on to the next thing.
No, wait. I need more information, Monty. Which older white lady does it?
Experiential talk there.
Yeah. See, I dug a hole for myself. Why don't we just move on to talking about what's up next?
Okay, what's up next?
Try to make it clout, cause we up next.
There we go. So, coming up January 15th, we got Missy Ann, who y'all see in the chat right now, and E. Green joining us. And then, the day after that, on the 16th, we have a doctor's appointment. But also, we're on DP.
Yes, Auntie and I will be joining Ben Pye and Billy the Fridge on the Drunken Peasants podcast.
Yes. And then January 22nd, we will be joined on the shit show by none other than Justin Wang.
Yes.
Should be a fun show.
Yes, Justin Wang is going to be joining us. Like I said, it's amazing. Just this month for us to be like, we got Greater Sapien on the show, we got Missy Ann on the show, and we got Justin Wang on the show. It's like, oh, shit. Yeah. And we had Shabisky earlier this month. Yeah. Like, damn, man, look at us. Looking all professional and shit. I'm going to have to start wearing a jacket to work.
Well, save wearing your jacket for the 24th, because that is the Golden Turd Awards. Yes, it is the moment y'all have all been waiting for.
Yes, it is our second annual award show.
Yes. And this one is going to be big.
Yes, it's going to be amazing. Like my girlfriend just watched the intro that Monty made, and she's like, "This shit is brilliant." Like E. Green saw it and thought that shit was amazing. I can't wait for you guys to see it. And look, Greater Sapien, because you're on the show now, like you were in the running for Shit Show Guest of the Year.
He was robbed. He was robbed.
Yeah. Greater Sapien was robbed, but that's okay because he's in the running for the 2020 Shit Show Guest of the Year right now. So when that ranker list goes up, you guys make sure you show some love to Greater Sapien. And while we're talking about showing love, we have exactly 43 people watching, and we have 41 likes. Let's make the amount of likes match the amount of people watching the show live.
Yeah. Who's live right now taking our viewers? What's up with that? Let's go rate a stream.
There we go. Fabarino had sent us a big dono. Thank you very much, Fabarino. He says, you show me a piano falling down a mine shaft, and I'll show you a flat minor. I appreciate. Listen, I appreciate corny music jokes. All right, I do.
Yes. So,
and Phil Oliver Holes also sent us a dono, but there was no message attached. So, in the chat, if you at me, Phil Oliver Holes with your message, I'll make sure we read it right now. So there you go. Shabisky's also live. Tap is live.
All right.
Billy the Fridge is on there. So there's a lot of other shows going on right now. But
we're doing Friday show later than usual. It's fine. It's cool. But
look,
we're gonna make this shit awesome. So, Golden Turds are coming up, and just to clear any confusion about ranker lists, because I've seen some people talking. The ranker lists were there to figure out, because I didn't want to just arbitrarily pick who were going to be the nominees. I wanted it to be up to y'all who the nominees were. The ranker list was there to pick the nominees. Now we have the nominees for a Shit Show Guest of the Year, and now you get to vote on them on our YouTube channel. So
Greater Sapien, you were actually 14th on our list.
Yes, that's a good place.
Yeah, you were 14th out of like 34, 35 guests. So the people really that they enjoyed Greater Sapien. I'm mad at all you sons of bitches that upvoted G-Man up to 13.
Yeah, like G-Man should not be above Greater Sapien. Are you familiar with G-Man? Greater Sapien?
I know of G-Man.
Okay, say no more. Say no more. I don't want G-Man to target you. Say no more.
you made G-Man sound like he was United States drone strikes. I don't want him to target. Like, no, he's not that serious. You know,
look. You don't want to get a G-Man stuck in the bottom of your toe. That's all I'm saying. Look, Greater Sapien already deals with D Marble, who's the G-Man of the flat Earth community.
Oh, okay. yeah. G-Man is just this very aggressive Christian that, like, his job, like, he feels like his God ordained duty is to eliminate all atheists from YouTube. Like, that's just a real specific thing. I don't know if that was God you was talking to, my nigga. I'm just saying, maybe that wasn't God or Jesus that told you. I don't know. I just saying, maybe
he can bring it if he wants.
He is just, man. One of our second most watched episode is a G-Man torture episode, and it's great because it literally lays out who he is and all the crazy shit that he's done. But then it's also just like,
yeah, that's his voice you hear whenever Streamlabs come in.
Yeah, that's him saying, "I stole $3,000." That's G-Man's voice saying, "I stole $3,000." You know what I'm saying? He was in a situation where I think he was about to get evicted, and then he says God put a safe in front of him, and then when he broke into the safe, he found it was $3,000 in the safe. I don't know the logistics of the story, but apparently God blessed him with a safe of money. That sounds like a crime. That's all I'm saying.
Sounds like a crime.
Yeah. I'm just saying. I'm going to make the same argument I always said about angels in the outfield. If the angels are helping you cheat at baseball, those are probably demons. Those are not angels. Right? Okay? Those are spawns of hell that were helping Joseph. All right, so I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
Or whoever it was. I feel like a young Joseph Gordon-Levitt was in there. I'm not sure.
Yeah. So, anyway, that's what's coming up next. And then, also, I want to say this about the Golden Turds before we move forward. If you are not a patron, you should become one, because the pre-show will be the Golden Turds red carpet experience. So, it'll be longer than a normal pre-show, and it's going to be more fun. It'll be the pre-show to the Golden Turds. Me and Hannibal will be all dressed up for the Golden Turds.
Yes.
Pre-gaming for the Golden Turds.
I told Monty I'm going to Goodwill and buying the fanciest jacket I can buy for $2.
There you go. See? And I've already planned out the upper half of my outfit.
Okay.
So, because nobody sees my legs. I'm not putting pants on or shoes.
Yeah.
So.
No. And you don't have Taylor Swift don't even wash her legs, so look, you good to go, bro.
See,
that's a weird thing to just know about Taylor Swift.
Yeah,
you know
why
what I'm
do
saying?
you know that?
I don't like. What was the circumstance of that information becoming like public information? Like, why do people need to know that you don't wash your legs? You know, also, why don't you wash your legs? That's just it's weird.
Yeah,
I need more information, Taylor. I need to know. Anyway, let me read these donos real fast. We can move on to the next segment. Kilo sent us some money and said the Earth is a torus. Also, today in 1918 in Washington, the House of Representatives passed legislation for women's suffrage. So there you go. There you go. Right. In 1918, the United States was like, "Hey, women are people too."
Congratulations, us.
There you go. So it was like, and just like with black people in slavery, it took like another 100 years for them to actually get rights.
Yep.
So it was just like, what I'm saying? It's like, hey, we'll recognize you as people, but we won't actually treat you as people. You know what I'm saying? You still make less money, and you can only do certain jobs, and all this stuff. Lord Jamarcus also sent us some money. He says, my birthday is on Monday. Happy birthday, Lord. Happy pre-birthday, Lord Jamarcus. He said he's turning 31. Can Monty draw Magus as a villain for the for Monday? Pretty please.
Yes. Your birthday?
Who is Magus?
I don't know. Oh wait, Magus. I don't know. I gotta look him up. But whatever. I told you on your birthdays, I will draw your villain. And just so y'all know, I am drawing a villain a day for 365 days. Today is 102. So.
Yes, Monty has drawn 102 villains, 102 awesome pictures, and I'm gonna start posting those pictures on our Instagram. I was waiting till we got closer to it being finished because I want to be able to post 3 a day every day without posting anything else, so that way people can see all the work that you've done.
Yeah, and fuck you, American Nightmare. It doesn't matter what time they come, as long as they happen
I'm sorry,
that day.
I had to end my support. It's not you, it's me.
Who's
I'll
that?
be back soon.
Look,
I'm baiting.
I'm baiting.
With another big dono. You guys are just we gonna have to get Monty 2.0 on the show more often because like we get Greater Sapien on the show and then look at the big bucks coming in. I'm baiting. He said, I'm sorry I had to end my support. It's not you, it's me. I'll be back soon. So thank you, I'm baiting. And look, we understand life happens.
Yeah.
And look, like the money you guys give us is the reason that we can make the show what it is. If you go back and look at the first 5 shows that we did, and then you look at where we are now, and then you see like everything is better. We got better cameras, we got better mics, we got better audio interfaces, video interfaces. Like because of you guys, I got these cool headphones now instead of using the ones that was always falling apart on the show.
That's right.
Which, for the record, I thought those headphones showed character. All right?
I had to keep calling them, going, bro, what are we gonna do about your headphones? No, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, we're good. We're all right. You know what I'm saying? Look,
I ended up having to say, look, headphones are arriving Wednesday. Just get them. Put them on.
Yes. So that's and Mike also sent us a $1 donation that said $100.
Thank you, Mike.
He sent $1 dono that says $100.
Mike,
I like it.
Mike, thank you for that $100 donation. Thank you, Mike. Clip that out.
Yeah, he said $101, I guess.
Yeah.
Right? Like Dalmatian.
Clip that out, Mike. There you go. That's for you. All right, let's move on. So, I got 2 questions.
Yes.
Here's my first question. This goes to you and Greater Sapien.
What's up, nigga?
All right.
You want to talk some shit?
Y'all want to talk some shit?
Look, 85 episodes in, I'm still tickled by that every time. Yes, I am ready to talk some shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to do this.
Okay. Well, Greater Sapien, you want to talk some shit?
Yeah, let's talk some shit.
All right. Well, my second question is, what's eating Hannibal?
Oh, I got some shit I need to get off my chest, goddammit.
All right.
I'm a little pissed off today.
Here we go.
Often imitated but never duplicated.
Yeah, that's it. OG, original gangster, original gangster, original gangster.
Women drivers, people who talk during the movie, customers who cannot make up their mind while ordering food.
They shit on LA, they shit on Chicago, they shit on Miami, they shit on New Jersey.
New Yorkers, Atlanta Falcon fans, possibly people from Alaska.
They hate Canadians, they hate the South, they hate the rain, they hate the snow, they hate murder, they hate crime, they hate fucking everything. They hate the Knicks when they're winning, they hate the Knicks when they're losing.
Indecisive morons, blithering idiots, humans. These people have formed a burning question. What is grinding Hannibal's gears?
Dun, 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 dun. Yes. What is eating Hannibal? All right. So as you guys know, I, Hannibal the Beat Animal, am a rideshare driver. So when I'm not making music and when I'm not podcasting, when I need to make extra money, I'm out here driving Uber, I'm out here driving Lyft, and I'm out here trying to, make the money that I need to make. That being said, there are 2 questions that customers ask me all the time that infuriate me to no end, okay? That infuriate me to no end. The first question is, well, it's not a question. The first thing that people say to me that always throws me is they'll be like, hey, you're about to drop off my mom or sister or girlfriend or so-and-so, right? Like somebody walk up to the car and say, hey, you're about to drop off my mom, my sister, my girlfriend, my daughter, etc. Make sure you get her home safe. And I'm like, all right, we'll do. And they be like, because if you don't, I'm going to fucking kill you. I'll find you and kill you. wait, what just happened? Did you, what, huh? So yeah, you don't get home safe, I'm gonna find you and kill you. All right, so that's the first thing that throws me off, and we're gonna talk about that in a second. The second thing that people say is, I'll get women that'll get in the car and they'll be like, hey, do me a favor, please don't kidnap me, or please don't kill me. All right, so let's talk about this first. Okay, let's go back to the first batch of people, right? The people that's like, oh, you're dropping off my mom, my sister, you know, my auntie, you know, my girlfriend, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you get her home or I'll find you and kill you. Why the fuck would you start a ride with a threat? You know what I'm saying? Like, that is not the way you want to start this shit. Just be like, oh man, like if you do something, I will find you and fucking murder you. Why do you think that's an acceptable way to communicate with your fucking driver? Okay? That shit is not okay, all right? And look, I get it. I am a 6'3", 250-pound black guy. I got it. Sometimes I'm wearing a mask, so I understand. You be like, oh yeah, this guy might try to kill my niece. So, you know, fucking if you don't get her home, I'll kill you. Nigga, if you're that concerned, why the fuck is she even taking the goddamn Uber? You bring her ass home. Okay? Like, if this is something that you're so fucking concerned about, don't even let her get in the goddamn car. It doesn't make any fucking sense. And to the second batch of people that are like, they get in the car, and I see it all the time, like girls will be like I'll pull up to this super obscure part of Atlanta, right? Like it's out in the middle of nowhere. It's in the fucking boonies. And I pull up in my very obscure car. I got a fucking red Mitsubishi Outlander, right? When's the last time, Monty, you saw a red Mitsubishi Outlander just on the roads in New Orleans?
I don't remember. I don't think it's a thing I see.
That's okay. Greater Sapien, when's the last time you saw a red Mitsubishi Outlander just driving around the streets of California?
I can't say I have.
Okay, there you go. So I pull up to this obscure address, right, to pick up this person. And then I'll roll down the window and I'll say, hey, pick up for, and I'll say her name, Sarah. And it should be like, hi, are you, right,
Sorry.
and she'd be like, hi, are you Hannibal? I'm like, I said, well, it depends. Do I look like the person in the picture that's supposed to be picking you up? And then they walk around to the back of the car to check the license plate, right? And then get in the car and it will say, hey, could you do me a favor and not kidnap me or kill me, please? First off, bitch, I got a 4.98 rating and I've done over 5,000 rides. Do you think I just decided today to start kidnapping bitches? You think today, in this moment, I just decided that I want to start kidnapping bitches, I want to start murdering bitches, right? You think I've murdered all these people and got away with it, and the reason that I've been killing all these people is because nobody asked me not to kill them or kidnap them, all right? That's dumb as hell. So I'd be like, and sometimes I want to lean forward into it and be like, okay, I tell you what, I won't kill you, I'll just cut a nipple off. How about that? Is that okay?
Yeah, that'll lower your rating. Don't do that.
You know
Don't do that.
But you know, and I try to just be easy about it. You know, fucking what does they say? That won't stop kidnap. Oh yeah, and then look, you and thank you. My girlfriend wanted to let me know something. You know, you asking me not to kidnap you is not gonna stop you from getting kidnapped. All right. All right, if somebody wanted to kidnap you, you asking the kidnapper not to kidnap you is not going to stop you from getting kidnapped. And let's go ahead and just call it what it is, all right? You are a 40-year-old middle-aged white woman. Don't nobody want you, all right? They're not kidnapping you. You are not the people that they're trying to get. If you like a 17-year-old Asian girl, you need to be afraid, all right? Everybody else, you are good. Don't nobody want your ass. You are not the intended target for kidnapping, all right? Like, so just look, the bottom line is, if you get into an Uber car, don't threaten the driver and don't be like, hey, don't murder me or kidnap me, okay? Because you just put a very weird energy out there, and now we got to deal with this shit. Now we have to live in this space. It's like you got in the elevator and you farted, knowing good and goddamn well all you had to eat was kale and peanut butter, okay? And now we have to live in this uncomfortable space with your nasty ass. Don't do that shit. It's dumb as fuck. It's a terrible way to start a ride. And the next goddamn time somebody's doing that, I'm canceling shit. Tell them to get the fuck out of my car. That's what's eating Hannibal.
There we go. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. All right. Well, what's eating Hannibal's done. Let's just go right into fair or foul.
Yes, fair motherfucking foul. Let's do it.
Yes. How big are your balls? Okay, Mr. Machine. Are they ready for the truth?
Yes, they ready for it.
Just love it.
How do they hurt us? Because they love Phil.
We don't need to give any time to that mess, do we?
We're talking about deliverance. See, I'm talking, so many people out there are captives. And I'm talking about homosexual lifestyle. I was delivered from something like that. I was a prostitute for over 30 years. I sold my body on the street corners. See, I can talk about that sin. Hallelujah, because see, I was wrapped up, tied up, tangled up. And I loved it when I was doing it. Hallelujah, God came and purged me. Hallelujah, God made me get it the old-fashioned way. You just turn your soul unto me and I'll use you. But now I can shake for Jesus. Up under the anointing of the Holy Ghost. Bless you.
Suck my cock, bitches.
God bless you.
Has the Imperial Magistrate reached a verdict? I have. Guilty or innocent. Innocent. Feed him to the Sharkagons.
Yes, fair or motherfucking foul. So the way fair foul works, first off, this is your first time watching Hannibal and Monty Shit Show. Welcome. We're happy to have you. As you can see below me, we have the phenomenal and talented and intelligent brother Greater Sapien joining us today. And we only got him for a limited time, so I'm trying to talk as fast as possible so we can get his opinion on these subjects that we're about to run past him. But the way fair foul works, every day, I, Hannibal the Beat Animal, do a deep dive on the news. I will go to a dozen different news sites and read a dozen different stories. So I have a news aggregator site I go to. I'll go to Associated Press, CNN, Fox News, Reuters, Breitbart, InfoWars, Politico, The Hill, The Blaze, Newsmax, MSNBC, etc. Like, I go to like a few dozen websites and I'll read these stories. And sometimes when I read these stories, I wonder to myself when I get to the end of the story, did they get this right or did they get this wrong? Was this the best decision or was this a stupid decision? Was the end result fair or was the end result foul? So I'm going to read you guys a couple of stories and I want you guys to chat. Everybody in the chat, let us know what you think. Let us know if you think that is fair or foul. Okay, so here we go.
Let's do it.
This first story comes from the good people at Fox News. Fuck, I'm sorry. This next story comes from Fox News. So,
fair.
Here we go. All right. Neil deGrasse Tyson. This is an older story, and we haven't talked about this on the show. So I'm glad we got Greater Sapien on, so we can talk about this. I'm curious. Neil deGrasse Tyson apologized after an insensitive tweet following last weekend's mass shooting in Dayton and El Paso. Now, this story is dated August 7th. So I've been sitting on this story for 6 months now, like 5 or 6 months now.
Yeah.
On that Sunday, Neil deGrasse Tyson tweeted a list of several other means by which Americans perish every 48 hours. And he said in his tweet, in the past 48 hours, the U.S. horrifically lost 34 people to mass shootings. On average, across any 48 hours, we also lose 500 to medical errors, 300 to the flu, 250 to suicide, 200 to car accidents, 40 to homicide via handgun. Often our emotions respond more to spectacle than to data. Okay? That's what he said. Other accounts through obscenities at the Harvard grad without addressing his direct points, including the official account for the band Smash Mouth. That's weird. Of course, why is Fox News reporting what Smash Mouth thinks about Neil deGrasse Tyson? Is that news? I don't know.
Because Smash Mouth probably agrees with them. I wouldn't be surprised, but continue.
All right. Well, let's see. The science commentator has hosted several TV series, including Nova. He's known for such best-selling books as Astrophysics for people in a hurry. Neil deGrasse Tyson wrote on Facebook on Monday a reiteration of his original post, but added, "My intent was to offer objectivity, true information that might help shape conversations and reactions to preventable ways we die. Where I miscalculated was that I genuinely believed the tweet would be helpful to anyone trying to save lives in America. What I learned from the range of reactions is that for many people, some information, my tweet in particular, can be true but unhelpful, especially at a time when many people are still in shock or trying to heal, or both." Neil deGrasse Tyson continues, "So if you are one of those people, I apologize for not knowing in advance what effect my tweet could have on you. I am therefore thankful for the candor and depth of critical reactions shared in my Twitter feed. As an educator, I personally value knowing with precision and accuracy what reaction anything I say or write will instill in my audience, and I got this one wrong." Now, I can tell from the disabled comment section on Fox News that a lot of people did not feel positively about Neil deGrasse Tyson. So here's the question for everybody watching the show right now. Is it fair or foul that did Neil deGrasse Tyson have to apologize? Was his apology necessary? Was it fair or foul for him to apologize? Did he have to apologize after explaining his original tweet? Was it fair or foul that it was necessary for him to apologize? And the key word is necessary. In this court of public opinion that we live in, was it necessary? Was it fair or foul that it was necessary for Neil deGrasse Tyson to apologize for his tweet?
See, you throwing the key word in makes it harder. Was it necessary?
Greater Sapien, who wants to go first?
I don't know. Do you want this one?
And everybody in the chat, let us know what you think.
I definitely have an opinion on it.
What? Fair or foul that it was necessary?
I'll go second. Go ahead.
All right. Well, here's where I'll take mine. I think he should have apologized, but I don't think it's necessary. Going back to earlier things I've said before, because I don't think in situations like this anything is really necessary unless you need it to be necessary. I think he should have apologized. I agree with him apologizing. And I would have apologized if I realized, oh, I hurt people. I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to hurt people. Necessary? No. Because they're your feelings.
But did he hurt people?
I mean, in that moment, yes, people lost family members. Yeah. People imagine your sister died in that, and somebody made light of it, and you saw it, and imagine you're the type of person that social media is in your face. Somebody made light of your sister dying. Mm-hmm. That's what these people saw. Yeah. So yes, but he hurt people.
But was it actual victims that were responding to this?
No, not in every case. But in some cases, the people that were hurt by this might have seen that. So yes, you should apologize. Do you have to? No.
Well, yeah. So,
but you should.
The way the universe works, do you have to apologize? No. I remember that tweet, and I think I replied to him, "Dude, read the room." I think was my response, because that was it was a tone deafness.
Yeah.
So I think it was necessary for him to apologize, and mainly because his job is to be like the human face of science. He's like the popularizer. He's like the non-cold, absent, distant scientist guy. He's the relatable science guy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And so when you suddenly become unrelatable, when you start looking like, oh, everything's just data and math to you, you're just another lab coat scientist that doesn't care about people. That's bad for what his goal is.
Yeah.
And what his role in society is. So I think it was, you're right. It's not, does he have to? No. But in order to continue doing what he wants to do, which is to be the human face and humanizing, science, It was absolutely necessary for him to do that.
Yeah, I think that type of response works when Star Wars comes out, and because he responded to a real event the way he does to something that happens in Star Wars. So,
Right.
Bruh.
Yeah, as if
bruh,
it was the stars not matching
here.
right in Titanic or something.
Yeah, like, bruh, not right now. Not right now. Sit back, Neil. Come on, Neil, come on. Here, here's a glass of whiskey. Drink with me.
All right. Well, let's take it to the chat. Let's see what everybody's got to say. Drink Sinatra says, real quick, Phil Oliver Holmes says, Hannibal, he wasn't watching us live. He just wanted to make sure that he sent us a dono, and that's why he didn't send a message with his dono. But he just wanted us to know that he wasn't watching, but he still wanted to show us support. See that's support right there.
Yep.
You know, like there's moral support, which is nothing, and then there's actual support, which is what Phil Oliver Holmes just did.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Moral support is, I hope your show does well, and then you go on with your life. Actual support is anything other than that. It doesn't have to be money. Like you can be like, hey, look on Twitter, watch these people.
Yeah, actual support is you could load up the Hannibal and Monty shit show playlist, right?
Yep.
And just let that shit play in the background of your day. Like you're at your house, you connect it to your Wi-Fi, you hook up one of your devices, throw the playlist on, and just let the episodes run in the background.
Yeah.
Because as Greater Sapien taught us the last time he was on the show, is when those videos play and those ads play before the video, right? That's getting us money. YouTube is
let those ads play.
Yep.
Let those ads play.
Let them play.
Yeah.
Let them play.
Support these guys. Let those ads play.
Yeah, you don't have to give us a dime. Like when you're bored, just put our channel on. Let the ads play. Go play PlayStation. Go play Fortnite. What do you kids do?
Minecraft is what they're doing. They're doing Minecraft because they want us to do Minecraft.
Or hey, add me on Pokemon Go. Let's play Pokemon together. Look, I got my Pokeball Plus right here. Let's do it.
I want to respond to that, but we on limited time with Greater Sapien, so I'm gonna save my picture, dog.
I only said that to piss Hannibal off.
And message a cheat. I mean, like it's a
Greater Sapien. Do you have a Pokeball Plus?
No, I do not.
See, we're not the same person. There you go.
I lost mine years ago.
See? Same person, okay? Greater Sapien is Monty from Monty is Greater Sapien in the past. Greater Sapien is Monty in the future. Same person. Anyway, let's see. Drink Sinatra says that damn tweet ain't insensitive. People some softies. Yeah, I actually agree with him. But Monty, you make a good point though. Monty and Greater Sapien, you guys both make a good point. Some might even say it was the same point. Like Greater Sapien said, read the room. Monty said if that was my sister if I had a sister or somebody, a loved one close to me that died in that shooting, I would have. And I would have felt differently.
Look, all right, Reed Richards. Don't try and stretch it to make it the same person. Just say there were different points that two different black men made.
Were they different points, though?
They went in the same direction, but there were different points.
I mean, Greater Sapiens was more concise and it's succinct. You know, but I think that's something that you learn with time. So. There you go. Someone says fair on Black Superman. He's always just trying to get people to put things into focus so we can go after the bigger picture. Yeah, I agree. Fabrino says Neil deGrasse Tyson seems to have a lot of these kinds of tweets in which he has to explain his thought process behind it. Yeah, sometimes, and this is like the Rick and Morty effect. Like sometimes you're smart that you forget about like normal things like emotions, and then you have to step back and be like, oh, you know what, I didn't think about this when I said it. Someone also added, he doesn't think on stupid Facebook timeline levels like these snowflakes. He thinks on a way higher level, so this common man level shit isn't going to relate to him. Yeah, I think that's actually a very good point. American Nightmare says, foul, but Hannibal, if you tried to kidnap me, it's not going to end well for you. And Monty, I'm going to buy you an alarm clock so you can be on fucking time. I bet if I was a white girl, you'd be on time. Ooh.
Wait.
Ooh.
On time with what?
Because you weren't on time with the.
We'll get to that. That says wet cum or some shit. We'll get to that, Alan Reyes.
You don't know that it says wet cum. You can say anything.
But no, on time with what? Hang on. On time with what?
The Villain 365. You were late.
No. Listen. We got a neutral party here. Greater Sapien.
Yes.
You're an artist. Let's say you decide you're going to do a project that is a piece of art a day for 365 days. Are you tied to a specific time frame of the day or just that day? What do you think as another artist?
I would say you're just that calendar day.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Like, cause I got shit because for 99 days, I got these shits out by noon.
Okay.
And one day, it came at like 5 in the evening because I had a busy day. But I got the shit done at 5 in the evening. And it was a good piece of art. And they give me shit over it because I was late.
5?
Yeah.
It's not like you came squeaking in at like 11 or midnight.
Yeah. But even then, 11 or midnight, I still got it done that day.
Still counts, but you're just talking about 5?
Yeah.
Oh, come on, man.
See? Thank you.
So once again, Monty from the future is agreeing with Greater Sapien from the past. That's all I want to say. That's all I'm saying. It's a likely story here. Mary Kate is agreeing with Ashley right now. Okay, I got you. I see it.
I can, but I'm just saying, I can never see a point in my life where I look at myself and go, Greater Sapien is the screen name I want. That's just not my personality. I won't pick that.
You can't see it yet, Lesser Sapien. So it's not a big deal. You haven't achieved that yet. You're still Pikachu. You're not Raichu yet.
Yeah, I might want to be Ultimate Monty.
Yeah. I mean, Ultimate Monty sounds greater than regular Monty, right? That's all I'm saying. So let's see. Let's keep going.
I figured you would at least go full Monty first.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Zoe, can we give Greater Sapien plunger points for that? I like that.
Greater Sapien has, you know what? Just give him 10,000 plunger points that you can disperse to any shithead that says something you like if you see it in the chat.
See something in the chat you like, you can just give them plunger points.
You
for
got
it
10,000 to work with. So hand them out as you will. 10,000, and just so you know, 10,000, the amount of plunger points you have is a game changer for any of the people in the chat right now.
And look, guys, so this would be a great time for y'all to kiss up to Greater Sapien. You know, one great thing you could do is go subscribe to his channel if you haven't already.
Like you can designate a section of those for people that subscribe to your channel and message me later when they subscribe.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
There you go.
His link is in the description. So.
Yes. What else we got?
And I see Tish in the chat. Stop watching this episode.
She's super turned on right now. So there's two of them. Awesome. Monty's girl is in the chat, just super excited right now. I like it. All right, let's see. Duteous Priest says, I saw him speak live and have one of his books. He's super nice. Destruction Inc. says, foul. Never apologize for Twitter shit. I don't disagree with that. I don't all the way disagree with that. I guess it depends on what you posted on Twitter. Okay, maybe I don't know. See, now that I say it out loud, I think about it. All right, J. Troy Doe says, no, he didn't need to. He was right about what he said. Hrothgar the Dane says, foul. He should stood on his own thoughts. Danny Lisner says foul, but his response to it was pretty good. Mike says domesticated bird. Love that, by the way. He don't have to apologize for shit. Ecstasy Bell says fair that he had to apologize, but not necessary apology. These things happen to him frequently. Dildor the Penetrator, great name, by the way. It says foul. He's right, and people just don't want to hear a reason in that moment. It wasn't a necessary. It wasn't the apology wasn't necessary.
This is how you remind me.
We're getting to you, Alan Reyes.
Yeah, I'm getting to it. Faberino says I pretty much agree.
God.
He says I pretty much agree with Monty. Let's see what else. What else we got? Fabrino says I pretty much agree with Monty. Red Eye says if they make Superman black, do we also get White Panther? Because I do not want White Panther.
Yeah, I don't want White Panther either.
You know
Who
what?
said that?
Red Eye said
Red
that.
Eye.
Yes.
Give him 1,000.
Yeah,
Hey,
Red Eye
look
gets
at
1,000 plunger points. Also,
Red Eye, look at the come up.
Yeah, also Greater Sapien. I'm gonna put this out right now, right here on the show, because I have mentioned it to Hannibal about you being part of our panel judging comic book movies. Doesn't mean you have to be on every comic book movie episode, but you got to give us your grades.
Yeah, I'll judge a comic book movie. Yeah, definitely.
All right.
Okay. I like it. Greater Sapien on the panel. This is also one of the things that we're doing for 2020 is we're trying to create a panel for the comic book movies. So all the comic book movies will be graded by the panel, and then those grades will stand based on that. We are working towards building the ultimate comic book movie list. Last year, Monty and I watched and reviewed 95 comic book movies.
Yeah.
Yes. So I'll do this right now. I will give 500 plunger points to anybody. 500 plunger points to any person that can guess any of the top 5 movies that we had on our list.
Any of the top 5?
Yeah, any of the top 5. Why? You just want to do just the number one?
If they can guess the number one, yes.
Okay.
What is number one?
Okay,
and
so you can
look,
if you can guess number one,
make it 7,000. If they can guess number one.
Okay, if you can guess the number one comic book movie on our ultimate comic book movie list right now, you get 7,000 plunger points. But you only get to vote once.
One try.
Yeah, you get one try, one shot in the dark. 7,000 plunger points if the person can get it right.
Yep.
I already see Mike getting it right. just off the rip. I can already see it. So, 7,000 plunger points if you can guess what the number one movie is on the ultimate comic book movie list.
Yeah, we'll message you more about the panel details, but that means that on comic book movie episodes, you will always have an invite to it, but you don't always have to show up, but we got to check with you to figure out who. So once a month we do comic book movie episodes. So
yeah, and then you'll be able to, and like we'll have a folder where you can check out the movies. You watch them, give us your grades, and we'll go from there. Spec says foul. You shouldn't have to apologize for bringing attention to other people that died. Drank Sinatra says foul. He ain't got apologize. These damn people got sugar in their nutsacks and butterflies in their flesh nets. They too damn sweet. No apologies, buddy boy. Damn, Drank Sinatra.
Damn.
Yes. You know what? I give him plunger points just for being hardcore with that.
Why
shit.
are you so mad though?
Yeah, Faberino said, no, he's not. Look, he's mad at all of the fucking snowflakes out here that get mad when you say anything. These are the same people that watched Dave Chappelle's special and was trying to boycott Dave Chappelle. It's like, no, chill out. All right, this shit's hilarious.
Yeah. Don't cancel him. Just back off a bit.
I'm
with you.
If you don't like it, watch something else.
Yes.
Thank you.
Wait,
you know
right there. That's where I point.
Look, you sitting right there on Netflix. Go watch BoJack Horseman if you don't want to watch Dave Chappelle special. You know what I'm saying? Go watch the John Mulaney special if you don't want to watch the Dave Chappelle special. All right. Fabarino said I was in the middle of writing something, and Monty said what I was thinking, that the emphasis on necessary was making me second guess myself. Yeah, and I do recognize that my phrasing and framing of it is what made it fall where it fell. Let me see what else is that. That's about all of them. Alan Reyes also said he sent us two nickel chats. One was white cum, and the other one he sent was
Alan Reyes. Come on, man.
Yeah, and the other one he said, I took a money shot from Rosie O'Donnell's vag nut.
Why?
Listen. He paid the money. I'm reading it. All right.
At least you didn't make me read it.
No, so. I think you're supposed to. I read the Streamlabs. You read the nickel chats. That's the way it's supposed to go.
Not always. No, don't establish that because people will make me say stuff.
That's what it is, and so I'm doing your job.
No, right people now. Try to make me stuff and send me clips of me saying shit I didn't say.
All right. Well, let's move on to the next. And because like I said, we only got
limited time.
Limited time.
10 more minutes.
Yeah. 10 more minutes. Okay, cool.
See?
We got this.
There we go. Right. We got 10 minutes for fair or foul.
Here we go. All right, so and the last fair foul story for today comes from the good people at Fox News. Fuck damn.
Get it right.
Shit. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The next story comes from Fox News. There we go. All right. I got to say it right. And this isn't an older story. This is a new story. This was published 2 days ago. All right. So this isn't me digging in the vaults. The Church of Scientology is hoping to circumvent the U.S. civil justice system by pushing for a lawsuit against church member Danny Masterson to go into religious arbitration. All right.
Okay.
4 women who previously accused that 70s show star actor of rape filed a lawsuit against him, and the Church of Scientology is alleging that they were stalked and harassed by its members. I'm sorry. I read that wrong. Let me rephrase that. 4 women who previously accused Danny Masterson of rape filed a lawsuit against him and the church, alleging that they were stalked and harassed by its members. However, the Church of Scientology is now arguing that the women, some of whom are former Scientologists, agreed to ecclesiastical justice procedures when they first agreed to become members. Ecclesiastical justice procedures. Okay. According to the Hollywood Reporter, the Church of Scientology filed a motion in Los Angeles Superior Court arguing that the Federal Arbitration Act forces the court to allow the church to handle the matter internally thanks to the agreement the women executed, relinquishing their right to sue it.
Okay.
So, the question here is it fair or foul that the Church of Scientology is? See, I don't even know how to frame this one. I don't even know how to frame. Is that because in my head I feel like this is fucked up. This is pretty fucked up. But these women apparently signed a contract when they were Scientologists that said that if something like this happens, that it would have to be handled through religious arbitration. But these women are no longer Scientologists, and they're trying to have this play out in the Los Angeles Superior Court system.
Yeah.
So how do I frame this fair foul question? That's
fair foul that Scientology makes you sign this document so that you can't fucking sue them when they do something wrong?
That could be a good fair foul. That maybe that's what it should be. Religious arbitration. That is just
if that's the fair foul, then it's foul. Greater Sapien?
Okay, well, let's do this. Is it fair?
I think it's foul. I think it's BS to have to sign something like that.
Yeah, I got it. Here's the question.
Yeah.
Is it fair or foul the Church of Scientology is hoping to circumvent, is trying, no, let me phrase. Is it fair or foul the Church of Scientology is attempting to circumvent the U.S. civil court justice system?
Foul.
It's foul. Yeah. I can't.
You guys agreed simultaneously.
The idea of signing away your rights on that kind of thing. Look, I had to go get an X-ray the other day, and I went to the lab, and they tried to get me to sign an arbitration agreement saying that if anything were to go wrong, that I wouldn't be able to sue, and I would have to do things through arbitration. And I told him I wasn't going to sign it. And the nurse, I said, look, I have a problem with this. I'm not going to sign this part there. And she said, you know what? You don't have to. Just put down no, and we're going to do it anyway. But every so often people sign that, and that's what they'll do. And I'm like, hell no, I'm not going to sign this. I'm not going to sign away my rights to sue you if you screw up and cause me some serious damage. Yeah.
There you go. See?
It's some BS.
See? Lesson to be learned there. Don't just sign shit when they hand it to you, even in the doctor's office.
Yeah,
read it.
Read that, because it literally says, and what got me, the thing said that I was signing away the right to sue for anything that happened before I signed it. Well,
oh, wow. Wow.
And I was like, what?
Wow. Okay. See, that's why I'm glad I got you on. See,
So I mentioned it to the nurse, and she said, "You know what? You don't have to sign it. It's just something we put out there, and people do, but it's not required." And I said, "Good. You know, throw it away." And she threw it away.
Wow. So yeah, everybody in the chat chime in. Is it fair or foul the Church of Scientology is trying to circumvent the U.S. civil justice system? In this, Danny Masterson rape case. There's a bunch of former female Scientologist members that says that Danny Masterson either tried to rape them or definitely raped them, and the Church of Scientology is like, well, when they were Scientologists, they signed a paper that said when stuff like this happens, we have to handle it through the church, through religious arbitration. So is it fair or foul the Church of Scientology is trying to circumvent the U.S. civil justice system? Let us know in the chat what you guys think. And look, I can easily call foul on this one. You know what I'm saying? This is like super duper 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 foul. Look, Alan Reyes donated money to say foul. That should not be legal to do. And I wholeheartedly agree with you. Like, that is, yeah man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that Leah Remini show where she talks about like the stuff that she went through in the Church of Scientology, and then she talks to other people that have tried to escape the church and stuff. It's a heavy show to watch. Like, it's a very, very heavy show to watch. It's fun though. I mean, well, not fun. It's a good show. You know,
I haven't seen it. I
think it's on my.
It's a good show.
Yeah, see, Greater Sapien. So in the future you'll watch it, Monty. You just haven't watched it yet. There you go. Look, let me stop. Greater Sapien and Monty are two different people. Greater Sapien is in California. Monty is in Louisiana. Yes, they're both graphic designers. Yes, they both have shows on YouTube. Yes, they are both strikingly handsome with boyish grays, showing in their beards and dreads. You know what I'm saying?
Look, Greater Sapien, we might need to do a live stream where we do an art battle. I know the setup for it. We can make it happen. We can go back and forth and battle each other through our artistic pins. It'll be fun.
That's an idea.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find a link. I am starting a new channel.
Yes.
It's called AKA Greater Sapien. So it's going to be separating away from all the science stuff, and it's just going to be me doing me. And so there'll be more. Yeah, there'll be more art and more just kind of random, just me stuff, as opposed to all the science-based stuff.
I subscribe to it. I'm trying to see if it's in my recent subscriptions.
Yeah, drop the link. Yeah.
I'm gonna see if
I was
can
going to
drop
start
it.
putting stuff out this week, but I'm sick. So once I'm done being sick, I'm going to start putting stuff out 2 or 3 times a week.
Yes. I'm checking right now.
Yeah. So yeah. All right. Let's take it to the chat. Judas Priest says foul. This is the type of contract that will often be nullified. They're buying time to bury it. The fair game doctrine sucks. Fabrino says it's easy for Hannibal to make fun of others showing age when he wears a mask.
Yes. Who said that?
Fabrino said that.
Fabrino, 2,000 plunger points for you, Fabrino.
Hey, wait a goddamn. Okay, hold up. All right. First off, I am boyishly handsome under this mask.
Well,
all right.
Show Show him right now.
So I know my next What's Eating Hannibal's gonna be Monty. I know that. Ain't got to worry about what's pissing me off now. Let's see what else. Dildo the Penetrator says foul. That is foul that it's legal, but fair in a way. You need to read things like this. If crazy people say you aren't able to sue them, do not fuck with them. Don't fall for the crazy. So he leans on the side of the contract. Look at that.
All
Destruction Inc. says foul arbitration doesn't apply to felonies. Ooh, Destruction Inc. bringing us the legality. What is this? Too Wicked says Scientology equals foul always. It's not legal. Someone says no Scientology story has ever been fair. Perma-foul. Mike says foul. Churches shouldn't be able to handle illegal things within the church. That's how kids get raped. There's and we earlier this year, I'm sorry, not this year, but towards the end of last year, we did that story about the Jehovah's Witnesses that had that rapist in the church that raped over and over again, and nobody knew he was a rapist because the church kept hiding it because he used to be one of their what do they call them? Elders?
Elders. Yes.
Yeah, he's one of the elders. Look at both of you guys knowing that shit. I'm just saying.
I used to be one.
I'm trying to see people that you guys.
My folks are Jehovah's Witnesses.
See.
Yeah. So wait a minute. Hold on. So just to be
fuck. Go, Hannibal. Go.
Both of you guys are dating white women. Married. One's married to a white woman. One's impregnated a white woman. Both of you guys are graphic designers. Both of you guys got shows on YouTube. Both of you guys got dreads. Both of you guys have boyishly gray beards. Both of you guys are charismatic, charming, intelligent black men. And both of you guys have family members that are Jehovah's Witnesses.
Yep.
Yes. You niggas is... I'm just saying.
Hey, E. Green's parents are Jehovah's Witnesses too.
Yeah, but E. Green doesn't do all those other things that I just said.
All right.
So look, that's it. I'm trying to show.
I don't think you guys saw earlier that I wrote in the chat that I was giving 1,000 to Mike.
Oh, all right. Mike gets 1,000, Zoe.
And now he gets that was earlier because he was brown nosing earlier. He was just like,
all right,
being nice. Now he's going to get another 1,000 for subbing to my.
There you go.
Channel.
Mike's got 2,000 more.
Look at that, guys. Like we gave Greater Sapien 10,000 plunger points. He is giving out 3,000 plunger points, and he's only got a few more minutes that he can be on the show. Yeah. So you guys need to suck up right now.
Yes.
Okay. Do what you got to do. Okay. For the.
Go sub on the channel, and just say that you're, and maybe put a comment saying you're from, that you're from here, so then I know.
Yep.
Like, let them know that you're from Hannibal and Monty shit show right now. Like you can run up your points right now. Because look, Mike is running away with this right now. Okay, he's got so many points. It's ridiculous. Mike got so many points. He just be giving points to other shitheads. All right, I'm just saying. Kilo said, with the phrasing, like the phrasing is fair. You have the option to agree, but you don't have to. Whether or not I think it's fair, no. A religious organization should be exempt from the arbitration. Yeah, and I get that. I get that.
I don't think a religious organization should be
exempt from arbitration.
Nope.
So you think they should be able to do religious arbitration?
Oh, no. All right. I misunderstood what you said. All right, take that back. Pull it back.
Let's see. Drank Sinatra says, foul. I should be able to take whatever steps necessary if you do some fucked up shit to me. How you gonna try and make me cover your ass? Yeah, and it's like I think that's a weird thing where it's just like, all right, Danny Masterson allegedly sexually assaulted these women. Right, and I'm gonna say allegedly, not because I'm saying that for the legal. Okay, I don't need our lawyers going crazy like Hannibal. You need to say it this way. So Danny Masterson from that '70s show, Hyde, allegedly sexually assaulted at least 4 women in the Church of Scientology. Those women are trying to press charges against him, and the church is trying to say that they need to handle it through religious arbitration. I mean, that's fucked up, right?
Yeah.
That's just some really fucked up shit. It's like let's say for sake of argument that these women did sign these contracts, right? Where they said, hey, anything that happens like this, we're going to allow it to be handled through religious arbitration. Let's say they did sign that, and that should be a legally binding legal document, right? That doesn't negate the fact that he might have raped these chicks. Does that make sense? And be like, oh well, because we signed this document, we can't do him nothing. But it doesn't stop the evil thing from happening. Is that, you know what I'm saying?
No, you're right.
Like, contracts be damned. All right, I'm just like, look, I'm just, fuck that contract.
Yeah.
Let's see what else we got. Lord Magicus says, fuck the Church of Scientology with a rusty dildo.
Wait,
so you gonna get out.
Lord who?
Lord Jamarcus.
All right, there we go. That's more like it.
Did I say Magicus or Jamarcus?
Yeah, you said Magicus.
His name is just Greater Sapien. His name is Lord Magicus. But whenever I see it with my black eyes, I always say Lord Jamarcus, not Lord Magicus.
Yeah, you confused me when you said Lord Magicus.
Yeah, I don't even remember saying it. Spec said it was foul. What else? Judas Priest says, even if you sign a document that lets your employee break the law, it is nullified in many cases. Right, and I agree. And American Nightmare says, foul, but Greater Sapien, as a police officer, I demand those points from you. Also, Timegate.
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 I think that means they like you. They like you. You're running out of time, and they want you to stay.
They more than like you. Well, Greater Sapien, I know we don't have you for long. So is there anything else that you want to plug or talk about before you got to get out here?
No, that was it. Thank you for. I see I got some new subs popping in here. I will definitely hit you guys up, let you know who to give my points to. I got 7,000 to work with.
Yes, let us know. And look,
I will let you
Greater
know.
Sapien, look on the download. Give away as many as you want.
like watching Monty send himself a text message.
Yeah. Y'all didn't hear that. Pretend you didn't hear it. But give away as many as you want.
All right, you heard it. So so everybody who subs is going to get a sizable amount of points.
There you go. He'll let us know. You'll find out on the Golden
this was great.
Turds.
And I'm looking forward to being on the panel for comic book movies.
Yes,
because I'm going to see as many as I can this year. So
we're gonna hit you up about that. Like you got to pass the Hannibal quiz. Like that's what other panelists have had to go through.
It's not a quiz. We just talk, and I just ask some questions just so I can find. Look, there's some people that we've had to disqualify from the panel that we just like. Okay, look, I love this guy. He's awesome. He can't be on the panel. Or I love this girl. She's fantastic. She can't be on the panel.
Yeah.
But we're putting it together now.
Yeah, I'm confident Greater Sapien's got what it takes to be on this panel. I've watched him review movies, and I think he's fair. And he's got the criteria you're looking for.
I remember we had a chance last time to talk briefly about Captain Marvel, and I think you're the look, we'll talk about it. If you get a chance, Greater Sapien, in the Skype chat, if you can send your email, what I'll do is I'll send you a list of the comic book list as it stands right now, and then you get a chance to see everything, see how we rate, how we. You'll see the whole nine. We're actually not doing a comic book episode this month because preparing for the Golden Turds has taken so much time that we've been having to get everything ready for that. Yeah. But as soon as we get that finished, then next month, we're going right into it. So, and like I said, last year we watched 95 comic book movies.
Crazy.
Yes, we watched an obscene. Well, we started crazy because we watched in January. We watched all the comic book movies that came out in 2018, and there were, I think it was 18 movies.
Yeah, it was a fuck ton of movies.
So it took us a while to do that first one, but then we did all the black superhero movies. We did a bunch of superhero origin stories. We did a bunch of female superhero movies. And I know coming up we're going to do an episode where it's all Justice League movies. So we'll be talking about some of the live action one and some of those animated joints. We've been we got a lot of movies on that list, and there's so many more movies coming out. So I'm happy to be watching these movies and talking shit about them with Greater Sapien. I think that'll be awesome.
Cool.
Yeah. So there we go. So thank you for being on. This has been fun.
Oh,
And-
my pleasure. My pleasure.
Yeah, and look, why don't we, to segue, since we finished Fair or Foul, we'll move on to shit we don't care about to segue out.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Let's do shit we don't care about. Thank you so much for being on. It's been awesome.
Always.
Thank you.
Always.
Yes. Thank you, and we will be in touch. We'll have you on more this year. We want more Greater
let's talk.
Sapien. We enjoy the shit out of you on this show. So
No, it's a pleasure. Gentlemen, I will talk to you soon. I'll hit you guys up online, and we'll get together. We'll collab on some things.
That'll work. Sounds great.
Love it.
Awesome.
All right.
And we're
Take care,
down
brother.
for being on your channel. If you ever need two dudes to just be ridiculous while you sound smart.
So, first off, don't downplay my intelligence. I got 2 degrees in 3 years. Okay.
Hey, look, I'm not saying anybody's not smart. I'm just saying he handles flat earthers better than either one of us could ever. So
it does.
So there you go. But
All
here
right,
we
gentlemen.
go.
Take care.
Here we go. Thank you so much, and let's move on to shit we don't care about.
All right. Take care, everybody. Peace.
See you later. And the pumpkins are rolling already.
No time wasted.
I know. Look at that. They heard shit we don't care about. They start with the pumpkins. Here it comes. Up. It's being difficult. We got it. Awesome.
Fill 24 hours of programming. Here's some bullshit that happened. We've got some footage here of the bullshit, which began just after 3 o'clock this afternoon.
That's bullshit. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. You know what? This is bullshit. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. This is bullshit.
Everything that guy just said is bullshit. Thank you.
That's bullshit, Gary.
Send the beat fucking with you. Yep. Real stupid ass. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Yeah. I don't give a fuck, bitch. I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck.
Yes. So here we are to what is supposed to be the fastest segment on Hannibal and Monty Shit Show, which is shit we don't care about. I'm coughing all in the mic and shit. All right, so the way shit we don't care about works, and just wait real quick. Let me check and make sure we got everybody. Say Alan Reyes got his. We also got Dennis Walker Jr., who just joined our Patreon.
Oh, really?
Yes.
All right.
So thank you very much, Dennis Walker, for joining our Patreon. Let's see. I'm baiting Kilo. Oh, what did Kilo say? The Earth is a Taurus. Also today. Okay, I read that one. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Make sure we got everybody. And I'm pretty sure we met our stream goal challenge.
Oh, yes, we did.
Which means that I will be producing a song with Shabisky.
Yes.
So yeah, we'll try. I'll try to have that, guys.
I'm gonna make a stretch goal for it where I will draw Shabisky as the album cover. It'll show up in the stream with this number still reflected. It'll show up in the stream on the next episode. So, but I'm not drawing Shabisky unless you hit the next goal. But we're there now, so keep donating because you're donating toward that goal, whatever it is. I'll look at the number, whatever we hit. So,
yeah. So the way shit we don't care about works is every day I do a deep dive on the news. I come across these headlines and I always wonder to myself, who gives a shit about these stories? Now, this is the way this works. I'm going to read a headline. You're going to let me know if you give a shit or if you don't give a shit. If enough of you give a shit, I will read the story. Okay? So, right now we got 46 people watching. Also, shout out to you guys. We got 46 people liking. We got 57 likes. We got way more likes than we got people actually watching the show.
I like it.
Awesome.
I like it.
That's awesome. So this is the way this works. I'm gonna read a headline. You guys let us know. There's 46 of you guys watching. So let's say 6 people.
Okay.
Monty,
Wait,
you want
40, 40, 47 watching, 6. Yeah, 6. Yeah, 6 works.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we need 6 people. So I'm going to read a headline, and if we get 6 people that care about that headline, I will read that story. Okay?
Yes.
So that's the way it works. But the way you got to do is you got to put care, and you got to put the name of the story, like something to indicate the story you're talking about.
And look,
if we count.
Look, I'm going to say this.
I stole $3,000.
Hey, who's your buddy?
Oh, what's up? Who's your buddy? We'll read that in a second, but I want to put this out. If before it starts you say care all stories, your vote doesn't count. You have to care for that particular story.
No, look, see, you got Red Eye doing it too. He says hashtag Buseygate, hashtag rigged. Okay, don't start that. Okay, all right.
You're just playing into their bullshit, Red Eye. Playing into their bullshit.
Come on, y'all didn't have the votes on the Busey episode, and I've gone back to that episode and went through it over and over again just to make sure that I didn't hose you guys on that one.
Look, Lord Jamarcus did it too.
Oh, he did?
I think it was Lord Jamarcus. He
He
posted a screenshot.
Mm-hmm. Well, if he did, give him plunger points for doing that work. I greatly appreciate that. Now, so like once again, if you guys want me to read the story, you got to put the word care and the name of the story. Okay. Dildo the Penetrator says justice for the chat. No, okay, look, listen, all right? We care about you guys, and look, I'll read the story, okay? You guys made us read, what was that dumbass story about Nathan Fillion, his Nathan Fillion's Twitter account? You guys also made us read, what was the other story we had to read? The Lin-Manuel Miranda story. We read that shit. So don't make it seem like we don't read the stories, all right? But the whole point of this segment is to find stories that nobody gives a shit about. God damn it. This is about to be a one-seat Hannibal. All right, let's move on to the first story. Oh, shit. I just saw breaking news on CNN that says Iran admits they shot down Ukrainian plane unintentionally. Ugh. Fuck. Moving towards war. All right. Monty, is your mic on?
It's on now. It's on.
There we go. All right, there we go. Okay, so the first story comes from CNN. Ellie Goulding performed at the Dallas Cowboys Thanksgiving halftime show wearing what looked like a lampshade.
I don't care.
You don't care about Ellie Goulding's Dallas Cowboys Thanksgiving Day halftime show performance?
No, I don't.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll move on. The next story comes from the good people at the Blaze. Fuck. I'm sorry. The next story comes from the Blaze. Kim Kardashian
I don't
says
care. I don't care.
I didn't finish reading the story.
I mean,
the headline.
Fine. Finish reading it.
Kim Kardashian says husband Kanye West, a new Christian, and her experience at the White House prompted her to quit her overtly sexual look.
I don't care.
Wait, this is a weird. Kim Kardashian says husband Kanye West, a new Christian, and her experience.
Yeah.
Wait, Kim Kardashian says husband Kanye West, a new Christian, and her experience at the White House prompted her to quit her overtly sexual look. Something's wrong in that headline. I can't tell you what it is. Something's wrong.
Yeah.
Kim Kardashian and her husband and her experience something's wrong. There's something in there that ain't supposed to be there.
Yeah, no, I don't care.
All right, well, let's move on. The next story comes from Cosmopolitan. It says Kylie Jenner was super flirty with Travis Scott at Thanksgiving amid Drake dating rumors.
Nope. I don't give a fuck.
You don't care about Kylie Jenner and her flirting with Travis Scott at Thanksgiving?
No. Not a single shit is given.
Okay. The next story comes from Every Evening Standard. EveningStandard.com. Dakota Johnson and Ellen DeGeneres row plot fit. Wait, what? Anyway, Dakota Johnson and Ellen DeGeneres row plot thickens as fans work out why host missed actresses.
That was from Judas Priest. He said, "Thank you for getting my name correct the second time. If you want to marry that white woman, contact me. I am ordained. Care Cowboy Lampshade." What? Take my money.
You know what? I got to give him credit. I got to give credit with credit to give him plunger points. That's awesome. I mean, he was already getting plunger points for his donation. Now he's going to get even more plunger points. All right. From Evening Standard, Dakota Johnson and Ellen DeGeneres row plot thickens as fans work out why host missed actress's birthday party.
I don't care. I don't care.
Yeah, no collection of those words did I give a shit about.
Yeah.
And the last story comes from People.com. Meghan Markle's friend Jessica Mulroney fires back at body shamers who criticized her swimsuit snap.
I don't care. I don't care.
You don't care about Meghan Markle's friend Jessica Mulroney?
No.
She's firing back at body shamers who criticized her swimsuit snap.
Yes. No. And listen, Mike, we have already established that you are both Pimp Talica and the Manatee Marvin Mantitty. You cannot care about Ellen 3 times and care about Kylie 3 times. We're on to your game, shitheads.
Let's see. All right, let's see what we got. All right, care about Meghan Markle. See, now I gotta go read these and actually act like, okay, let me do this. Let's start reading these joints. Viva la caca, riggers with attitudes. Give Dildo the Penetrator plunger points for that.
Dildo the Penetrator.
American Nightmare says hashtag chat's rights.
Yes.
All right, here we go. Nope. See, 1 person cares about the Cowboys, 2 people care about the Cowboys, 3 people care about the Cowboys, 4 people care about the Cowboys.
Who are those
5
4 people?
Care about the Cowboys. 6 people care about the Cowboys. I gotta read the Cowboys article.
Wait, what are the names of the people that care?
Okay, let's see what we got. American Nightmare, Mike,
1, 2,
Lord Jamarcus,
3,
Pimp Talica,
3,
Juma P,
4,
Marvin Mantitty, the Manatee Marvin Mantitty,
4.
All right, well I think that's it. Let's see. They needed 6. They only got 4. Let's see. American Nightmare.
Mike's trying to get 3 votes out of 1 person. No, if I figure out your socks are your socks.
Let's see. But you know what? I want to give him pleasure points for being creative. You know?
Look, Mike, you can have your plunger points for creativity. Give Mike plunger points. You tried. You almost got us.
Yeah. Let's see what else we got. Let's see. Care about the Blaze article. Which one is the Blaze article? The Kim Kardashian. All right. Let's see. Can they say care Blaze article? Is that acceptable? Is that an acceptable vote, Monty?
I guess they can. Yeah.
All right. So you see, you got American Nightmare. Mike gives Fabarino,
American
Lord
Nightmare,
Jamarcus.
Lord Jamarcus, 4.
That's 4. Let's see, you got Pimp Talica again.
4.
The Manatee Marvin Mantitty.
4.
Still 4. And I already had American Nightmare, right? About that one. Yep.
So
I got that. That's
We
still
got
4. All right, that's it. It's only 4.
See, they're trying to troll us. It's the same people.
Yes. All right. Let's see the next story. I can't believe we have to do this now. I can't believe we have to do this segment only exists to set up Monty's important shit. Now we have to live count votes on the show. Let's see. Lord Jamarcus, It says he cares about the Kylie Jenner story.
All right.
Let's see. Mike says care about KLJ. He spelling shit right. He's just like, I care. KLJ. All right. So let's see. Mike. Let's see. American Nightmare. Wait a minute. Let's see. So that's three people caring about that. Let's see. Pimp Talica cares. He doesn't count. Marvin Mantity. See, this is where you telling on yourself, Mike, because you spelled it the same way on all your fake profiles.
See,
let's just exactly wrong all three times.
Yeah, let's just move forward. Let's move forward to the next one.
Marcus says Hannibal is not even checking the votes before moving on. No, I'm checking the votes now. Well, I know you said that a while ago. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Too Wicked said he only cares about Kardashians. So he cares about the Kardashians, but not the Jenner story. All right. Let's see. The next story was the Dakota Johnson story. I can't believe I have to do this now because of you guys. All right. American Nightmare says he cares about that one. Mike says he cares about that story.
Course.
Lord Jamarcus cares about that one.
Of course.
Pimp Talica and Marvin Mantity are both Mike.
Yes.
I say American Nightmare says rigged. You should have to read two stories.
No. That's not how this works.
Let's see.
Look, we've got plenty of great show ahead. Do you want to waste time with us reading bullshit stories? Or get on to the rest of the show?
It says Spec says you guys are just trolling. Yes, they are. And give Spec extra plunger points for that.
Take your plunger points, Spec.
There we go. Vapion says he doesn't care about Meghan Markle. Lord Jamarcus says he cares about body shamers. You know, I give credit where credit is due. At least you guys are naming the stories.
Yeah.
Let's see. I think we're good. Hold on. Let me check and see. Just make sure, because I want to make sure that there's no shit about us. I mean, there's gonna be some shit. Somebody's gonna say that we cheated or we're rigging. All right. But let's see. Let's see. Here's one person that cares about Meghan Markle.
Look.
Here's the body shamers care about swimsuits.
Look. You know what, Hannibal? Rig is gonna rig. Run that important shit intro.
Wait, before you run the intro, we got a couple donos that came in. Right. I want to make sure I get those. Blunt Goblin, awesome name. Says, loving the show. Do you guys like dinosaurs / paleontology? There are some crazy extinct species that are totally insane, like I'm gonna fuck this up. The Rhezonosaurus. Oh, maybe I didn't fuck it up. Maybe I just said it perfectly. Let's see. The Rhezonosaurus. Is this a real thing? Oh shit! Look at this thing. Look at this weird fucking animal.
What is that?
The Rhezonosaurus. Okay, I just Googled it, and it's wild looking.
Yeah, I don't know how to show it, but I want to say this. Because y'all wasted so much goddamn time with shit we don't care about, we lost our producer. So I can't show the articles to show which ones are real when we get to shit we don't care about, or important shit.
Oh, man.
That's what happens. Zoe's got school tomorrow. Zoe's got to leave to go to her mom. That's why I was like, let's get to it. She's got to go.
Yeah, let's see. Alan Reyes sent some money and says, Kylie Jenner, please fucking kill yourself.
Yes.
And see, I had to read that one because she's white, so Monty could never say those words out loud. I don't think his mouth would allow him to say that. Judas Priest says, thank you for getting my name correct the second time. I know Monty already read this.
Yeah, I read that one. Go to the next one.
If you want a woman, contact me. I am ordained. Care Cowboy, Lampshade, take my money.
We might have time. Go.
Yeah.
Come on, let's do this.
All right, let's do it. Let's run it.
Run the intro. Go.
Oh, wait, who's your buddy says, you know what's not bullshit? All the blood sweat.
We'll read it after. Go.
Team MFN proudly present Hannibal and Monty's Action News with L. Damon on sports, Keith The man on the street. Meteorologist, scientist Mel on weather. And Hannibal and Monty's action news anchors, Hannibal and Monty. And now, here's lead anchor Monty with Monty's important shit.
Back it on. I'm slacking over here. Hang on, give me a second. Can y'all see me? Or can y'all see me and hear me?
Yeah, we can see you and hear you.
There we go. Trying to do this while we got Zoe, because this segment is next to impossible by myself.
I got you. No, I'm getting everything ready on my end right now, so we can go ahead and knock this shit out. So I can write out the fake stories, and let me set my motherfucking timer right now so we can go ahead and do this shit. So the way this segment works, hold on, timer. Bam, there it is. The way this segment works, Monty is going to read you guys 4 headlines. 3 of those headlines are going to be real. 1 of those headlines is going to be fake. You guys have to guess which of the headlines is the fake headline. Monty, how many plunger points are we giving if people get it right today?
Let's see. I'll tell you real quick. What do I have on my screen here? You know what? 1,018 plunger points.
Ooh. Last time we did 245. Now we're doing 1018?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All
just because it was the first number I saw.
1,018 plunger points. So look.
Or would you prefer 906? Which one's better?
No, let's do 1018.
All right, 1018 plunger points.
That was the number you said first. So I'm like, let's run it
for everybody that gets this right. There we go.
So
all
look,
right.
So if you guys can guess, and so you only get 1 guess. And look, as soon as Monty reads the last story, I'm going to hit the timer, and you guys are gonna have
45 seconds.
Well, I can only do minute increments.
All right. Can you do 30 seconds?
I can't do that unless I start it now and then just hold on. Let me. I'll do that. I'll start it now, and then when it gets to 45 seconds, I'll stop it.
All right. Well, there we go.
So then you guys will have 45 seconds to tell us which story you think is the fake story. And the reason we have to have a timer is because you guys are getting on Google, you're looking up the answers, and you're violating the spirit of the segment.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, but don't start it right now. Start it when I get into them.
Yeah, as soon as you read the last story.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna start the timer.
Okay. All right.
And then when the timer ends, we'll let you guys know that's the cutoff. No other votes can come in.
Yeah. And give me a second before you start the timer, because these were all picked with Greater Sapien in mind. I knew he was on the show, but we started a little later than I thought, and things went longer, but all that. And check this shit out, we're for Greater Sapien. So, these are all things for him. So, let's get right into it. I'll start with the first one. And these aren't headlines per se, as much as me kind of summarizing these stories to make them less Googleable. I'm intentionally trying to make them less Googleable. So, one of the first story I'm going to give you has to do with seals. Throughout the year of 2019, there's been a problem with seals in a certain area being found with eels rammed in their noses. So, that's a thing.
So you gonna make the first story the fake story, huh?
I mean, that's the thing. And here's another one. I don't know if y'all knew this, but about 4% of crows, when presented with a dead crow, will have sex with that crow. 4% of crows will have sex with a dead crow laying on the ground. So and the next one is a mouse that has been now renamed the Captain America mouse. Was a mouse found buried in the snow that scientists were able to reanimate.
Okay, they all sound fake right now. What's the fourth story?
The fourth story is there is a drink that you can get called the Sour Toe Cocktail. What is the Sour Toe Cocktail? It is a drink that has a human toe sitting inside of it that you are not allowed to swallow nor take with you. You have to give it back to the bartender when it's done. Those are the four stories.
Okay, that's the very obvious lie. All right, I'm starting the timer now, and here you go. 45 seconds to guess, guys.
Yes. So those are our four stories.
Okay, just revisit the stories one more time.
So, seals with eels stuck in their nose. 4% of crows are necrophiliacs. Captain America mouse reanimated after being found frozen in the snow. And the Sour Toe Cocktail, the cocktail made from a human toe.
Okay.
So there you go.
All right. Get those votes in, guys.
One of those is fake. We're talking about nose, crows, frozen toes.
All right. So the last person is Chris Griffin.
All right. What numbers are they saying? I wasn't looking at the chat.
Chris Griffin said, "Is Googleable a word?" Well, you know what? I made it a word, so it is now. So yeah, any votes that came in after Chris Griffin, we're not counting those. So that's it. All right. Yes. So we're done. That's it. All right, Monty and Zoe. While we have her for the next few seconds, show us the real stories.
All right. What's our first one, Zoe? What is that one? Oh, there you go. Can you read that headline? I can't see it from here.
Yeah, it says young seals keep getting eels stuck up their noses and nobody knows why. They had fun with that headline too.
Yes.
Young seals keep getting eels stuck up their noses and nobody knows why. There's eels, seals, nose, and nose. Okay, gotcha.
Yes. So if y'all want to see any of these articles, Zoe will post them for me in Discord. And let's see the second one. What's the next one? Let me point like that when I do this.
Why do crows copulate with corpses?
See? There you go.
All right.
There's our second one.
I see whoever wrote that article had fun with alliteration. You know
now, we have two left. Now I'm gonna ask you, Hannibal, of the Captain America mouse or the Sour Toe Cocktail, which one do you think is a fake one?
Sour Toe Cocktail.
Do you think the Sour Toe Cocktail is a fake one?
That one sounds so ridiculous that you clearly made it up.
Okay.
That you clearly you that came from your imagination.
Okay, and
your wild and vivid imagination.
And I'm curious, what was the chat saying? Because we've got that was number 4, and the other one is number 3.
We got a handful of people that are saying 3.
Okay.
But not a lot of people, because 45 seconds doesn't get him a lot of time to get. But it seems like people were kind of leaning towards 3 and 4.
All right, 3 and 4. All right, Zoe, show them which one is real.
So you can... Oh, shit, the toe drink is real.
Yes. Dehydrated human toes. The Sour Toe Cocktail.
That is disgusting. All right.
And there is a toe master. When you order this drink, you can only drink it in the presence of a toe master.
What does that mean?
This toe master watches you drink the drink, and the toe has to touch your lips, and you have to leave the toe in order to get the certificate that proves that you drank the drink.
But why? Why does this exist?
Because white people.
Well, you would know, Monty. So.
Fuck you, Hannibal. Let's go on and check this shit out.
All right, I'm writing down everybody who got it right, and you guys are getting 1,018 plunger points for your accurate guesses. And look, we gotta put the time limit on here because you guys will get on here and start Googling. You know what I'm saying? It's like all of this, you know, like you start doing your Googles, you know. It's Googleable information. Googleable.
Yes.
It's a word I think I made up.
See, there you go. There you go. All right. Well, here we go. Let's do check this shit out. Here we go.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. God damn it.
Hannibal
It's
and
playing,
Monty shit show
but I'm not
presents.
there. Look at this. I'm gonna let it keep going. Let it keep going until I get to that screen. There it is. Got it.
I didn't know they made them like that. I don't even understand what I'm seeing.
Remember that shit I gave you last week, nigga? It's nothing, nigga. It's nothing. It's nothing, nigga. Nigga, it's nothing. This shit right here, nigga. This shit right here, nigga. Right here, this shit, nigga. This shit here, nigga.
Check this shit out.
Mad Magon, and just in case you're new to my channel, I expose all these YouTube shares already. This one, Logan Paul right here. I'm telling you people, you just have to wake your ass up. I'll show you this one already when he so-called go to Japan or China, one of those places so-called with a CGI footage say he witnessed somebody on camera commit suicide and then the heat come on him. They plaster him all over the mainstream TV. And you know 100% that was a psyop. And as you could see him right here with the bricks behind him, got the eagle on the shirt for Freemasonry. And if you're dumb, you're just dumb. How come you can't see these shields on YouTube? Listen what he go say out his mouth.
The Flat Earth Closet.
He coming out the Flat Earth Closet. And I told you, anytime you see none of these people right, to make people that believe in the Flat Earth look stupid. All a fucking devil puppet they put on. And as you could see him right there with the so-called Flat Earth, promoting the Flat Earth with this drag right here. And I told you they can't fool the mag. I'll tell you about them all the time. They're just YouTube shields here on YouTube to program the dumb people. People that looking for truth down here on YouTube. They never understand. These are set up CIA agent on the masses. That's what you need to know.
Do you think the Earth is flat?
This guy also have on a fucking winged creature right there. There you go again. Both of them have on the same type of shirt with the wing and 6 swirls on it. Just wake your ass up. All sodomites they give you with the orange pumpkin right up there. Same shit they use for the Halloween Freemasonry.
Now that it's all over, do you think the Earth is flat? No, I don't think the Earth is flat.
See, there you go right there. Fucking mockery on the masses. Of course he never gonna go with the Flat Earth. It's a devil shield. 100% in. There you go with the big old X right there. 95 on the shirt. You better wake your ass up. This is a devil puppet from day one. Wait, what's this right here? CF. Bam. That's for your 3 6s in numerology. Wow.
What?
Just don't.
Okay, now let's get one thing straight. The Earth is round. You know it. I know it. Logan.
Who know it? You need to shut the fuck up when you're on the speed of truth. Who know it? Wow, the Earth is round. You know it. You need to get your fucking ass out of here. None of y'all can prove that spinning ball of water. None of y'all can do it. Of course, you can't fool nobody with brain and tell them they're living on a spinning ball of water, going 1,000 miles per hour. Water stands straight up on a ball. Somebody who trustworthy, as you could see him holding the devil horns right there, because I told you I never miss. I exposed this sodomite already, standing up next to the Capital One, the devil place. Bam.
The devil place.
They go right here with the thing on their head to make the horn. And here you go. This is the one that I break down on him. Watch this fake shit, because it's nothing but fake.
His most infamous act was vlogging a dead body he found hanging in the so-called suicide forest in Japan.
You really believe that he went to Japan? Wow, Baphomet sign on both hands. It's a devil puppet. You slept on it. Do you subscribe to this sodomite? Wow, all of them in on it is nothing but a fakery. All day of the week, QX66 and the masses. That's how they do it.
There you go. Do you believe? Do you believe?
Not at all. So you mean to tell me that Mag Truth believes that the Earth is flat?
Yeah, you didn't know that about Mag?
I just don't understand how this idea permeates. Like how does it happen that there's so many people out here that are believing that the Earth is flat? Like I don't understand. Like, what are you basing this on?
Look, Hannibal, you better wake your ass up. Bam! It's right there. That wasn't enough proof. Bam!
Oh, Jesus Christ. I just don't understand it, man. This is just like this is ridiculous. This is just like the anti-vaxxers. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm not vaccinated because I don't want my kid to become artistic.
Yeah. You know, Mag's also an anti-vaxxer.
Of course he is. Of course he is. Just go ahead and catch you some polio and die and stop making YouTube videos. Just what the fuck? This shit. I just can't believe. I'm amazed at how the flat Earth theory has permeated. So years ago on The View, I think it was The View.
Yeah.
Whoopi Goldberg, it was like Whoopi Goldberg, Barbara Walters, somebody else, and Sherry Shepherd. And they had Sherry Shepherd had just started being on The View. I think it was The View. I'm pretty sure it was The View. And they were talking about something. They were talking about education in schools and stuff like that. And Whoopi Goldberg posed a question to everybody, and it was like, okay, like, so say your son comes up to you and asks you, "Hey, mom, is the Earth round or flat?" Whoopi was trying to build to a point about the importance of education, right? And everybody saw what she was doing, but Sherry Shepherd was like, "That's a very good question. I would have to look into that and let you know."
What?
And everybody laughed because Sherry Shepherd's a comedian, right? But Whoopi Goldberg recognized that Sherry Shepherd wasn't doing a bit. That bitch didn't know if the Earth was round or flat. So everybody's laughing and shit, and she's like, Whoopi's like, wait, shut up, shut the fuck up, hold up. If your son came to you and asked you if the world was round or flat, what would you say? And then she repeated it very staunchly. I would have to go look into that and then give my son the information once I looked into it. And then everybody stopped laughing because in that moment, everybody realized that she didn't know the Earth was round.
Wow. See, that's how it starts.
It was unbelievable. And it was like, and then I remember when this thing happened, I remember having this conversation with a bunch of people, just being like, yo, man, this bitch, like, she don't know that the world is round. She's got children, and she doesn't know if the world is round or flat.
Yeah.
And then some of the people I started talking to was like, I mean, well, at the end of the day, do we really know if it's round or flat?
Yes,
we know.
Yes,
we have like irrefutable evidence that the world is round, and it's amazing to me that this is a thing that exists now. That we live in a time where you can, like, it doesn't matter what proof you have. There's always gonna be somebody out there that's gonna be like, I don't know, but because I was reading. And I'm just like, just shut up. Oh my God, what's wrong with you? What the fuck? Jesus Christ. This could be a What's Eating Hannibal. All right, it's not gonna turn into What's Eating Hannibal.
Yeah,
This could turn into What's Eating Hannibal. And Mag Truth, I'm not gonna lie, I'm disappointed in you for the I know you thought Jada Pinkett was a man, and you thought Monty was a man, is a woman in drag.
He didn't.
All this.
He didn't. What are you talking?
Yeah,
why you keep bringing him? That wasn't real, Hannibal.
We talked about that shit on your birthday episode.
That wasn't real.
And look, well, I know it's not real. I know you're not a woman. I mean, I'm like 95% positive.
See, you're gonna make me have to debunk a fake video.
No, it's not. You don't know. You know what? I'm like, I'm 100% positive that Monty is not because then that would make you a lesbian of white women, and that's not what you are. Okay, that's not what you are. You are a black man. You know what I'm saying? You have children. I've met your children. You know what I'm saying? And I know they didn't come from your uterus. They came from your penis because you're a dude. I know that. Despite what Mag Truth says. And then even if I wasn't sure, Mag Truth think the Earth is flat. I can't believe nothing that nigga say nothing. That nigga liable to say KFC got the best chicken sandwich on the planet, okay? I can't trust nothing he say.
I mean, he could say that. But
Yeah.
he didn't make a video about me. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, he made a video about you, and it's trash. You know, it's bullshit.
I mean, that video was trash, but he didn't make it. Is all. I'm saying.
I thought it was a great video. I thought it was an excellent video, but it wasn't true. It's not a factual Mag Truth video.
It just conveniently, the one that doesn't follow all of Mag's channels found it and showed it to me on my birthday conveniently. Conveniently before my birthday, he made a video and sent it to only you.
No, I mean, I found it online. I was just doing my Googles. It's Googleable information, Monty.
All right,
you know
all right.
what I'm saying? It's Googleable information.
All right. Fair enough. I won't challenge you too much on this.
I mean, what's the challenge?
Oh, the fact that you're wrong, but that's all right.
So I'm wrong in that I believe that you are in fact a natural born male.
No,
that's what I'm wrong about.
No, you are correct there.
Okay.
Yes.
So we agree that I'm right. I like that. we agree that Monty is a man. You know what I'm saying? He is you are a man that loves white women. So let me tell you, when you see, how do you resist the urge when Greater Sapien is on to ask him questions about your future? about y'all's future. Your future, his present. How do you resist the urge?
Well, I resist it because he's not me. So.
Well, you're not him yet. Is what you mean. He was you from before.
No, that's not how any of this works. You got this skewed sense of reality. I don't know where
Greater Sapien.
Oh shit! Hang on. How do we end up on the important shit screen? Why is it focused on me? Stop it. There we go.
Monty just wanted to be the center of attention. Now I got Jake or Logan Paul pointing at me.
Yeah. See what happens when Zoe leaves? See what happens? No. Somebody screenshot that. That's a great screenshot. That's awesome. There we go. Fixed it.
Don't.
Yes. There we go.
Like, Jake Paul's like, "What's up, my nigger?" I'm like, "Hey, don't say that word."
Yeah. That's don't say it. Don't go that far. Wait. Hang on. Let's see if I can.
Jake Paul's like, "Hey, MF Doom." I'm like, "It's not me."
That's the caption. Hey, MF Doom. That's not me. That's
you
what
think
we
every
captioned
black
that as.
man in the mask looks the same? No, it's not true. Not what we are.
Yep. See, in Destruction Inc., you were wrong. I didn't play this was a shit show. See what happened?
She's not rage quitting.
See
right now.
See, I did not rage quit. I will not rage quit this time. We will have a pleasant end to this stream, right, Hannibal?
Yeah,
See?
You didn't answer my question though. Like when you're talking to yourself from the future, is it weird? Is it to hear these things? Like, how do you not ask him about your soon to be born son, or what are the circumstances that made you move to California? What are those things about? Or is he with the same white woman or a different white woman?
Well, I was when he was here, I was just thinking.
This was a shit show.
Y'all finished or y'all done? I ain't got no more talking.
Sweet Halloween in Collard Green.